On our walls, the Pepsi generation thought we'd seen it all. Brightly lit future with flying cars, and we'd all be superstars. Energy is endlessly entertaining us violently. Commercials play on TV, and nothing was ever free. Time flies so fast in an instant flash. I could drive by light going anywhere. Life moves so fast in an instant flash. I could fly all night going everywhere. We were young, we were full of it. We had it down and stayed silent. We worked hard, we were self-aware. Made mistakes that land us anywhere. With corded phones and tape machines, you could do anything if you just believe. Commercials play on TV, and nothing was ever free. Time flies so fast in an instant flash. I could drive by light going anywhere. Life moves so fast in an instant flash. I could fly all night going everywhere. Time flies so fast in an instant flash. I could drive by light going anywhere. Life moves so fast in an instant flash. I could fly all night going everywhere. He was the kid everyone would tease. He wore old clothes and fake Nikes. He liked computers and Atari games. Wanted friends, but kids can't be mean. He played the keyboard, loved the music scene. Formed a band that we paid to see. It's funny how people see all the rock stars on MTV.
now. What's up, everybody? And oh, actually, I didn't mean to say hey now. I didn't say, I said something else. Pretend I said something else there, because I just saw that message from Mr. Extravagant. Now hey, now hey, now hey, now hey. What's up, everybody? Wednesday.
Thank you for
oh my God, it is Wednesday. We are here, and it is time. Hope everyone's doing well out there today. Ready for a extremely hype show coming at you here today. And my friends, we have entered the new era. What I consider this to be a great coping era. And we're all here to enjoy it, my friends. We're all here to enjoy it. Yesterday was a good one. And I'm sure today will be just as good as yesterday, if not better, my friends. Real quick, I do want to say that we schedule style announcement. That's what I was gonna say. New schedule style announcement. All right. So that being said, schedule announcements. We are going to do per your request, per your emails. All right. Got so many emails from a lot of people behind the scenes. There will be no stream tomorrow or the next day. Thursday or Friday. However, we are going double style on the weekend, all right? So that means Saturday, you got a show, and then on Sunday, you got a show again, all right? So we're doing the double weekend style show. You love this. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to have a guest both days. You're really going to love this. So that'll be, that being said, will be the weekend style, all right? So there you go. That is the schedule style schedule. Real quick, I was asked to play this, and I do have to play this. Here we go. And Meerkat is going to be in the house both times as well, just for you. Here we go. Let's go. Let's just reset ourselves here. Take a moment. Look inside yourself. Sometimes things don't work out in this world. Sometimes there are things that you want that you cannot get. But what you can't do is stop begging for those things. Hard work is not the answer. Changing the things that you do about yourself is also not the answer. Look to others for things to blame. Look outside yourself because you know internally you did nothing wrong. You did everything correct. So it is time for you to find it in your heart. Find the audience you need. People that will give you the things you want if you beg them hard enough. That's my message to you all out there today. It's not about the things we do. It's about the things we beg for. And it is never, ever our fault. You have done everything correct. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. We'll see you today. That's the show today. Just kidding. Anyways, today was... I do try to make things different on the show before we get to the pre-stream. Sometimes I might not realize this, but especially when we do back-to-back days, I try to find new things to do, not just doing the same things, but... Sorry, guys. Today we got to do the same things because the exact same thing happened yesterday as happened the first day. We begged our asses off. And except last night, we didn't get the goal. So what we're going to do is watch him beg like a homeless person again before we get to the pre-stream. Sound good? Sounds good to me. So we this one first we're going to start with, of course, the Path to Exile day stream where we did hit the goal, right? we did hit the goal. Then we're going to get to the night stream, okay? So get out of here, Sonichu Medallion. I might need you again, but go away for a second. And let's watch the, Pillars of Eternity. Thank you. Pillars of Eternity game we're going to watch first. And he had a very good time with this game. He loved it. Support was through the roof, astronomical. He loved it. Let's start with that.
Just being completely and utterly honest. All right, guys, I just want to pause for a bit because my wife came home and I just want to see how she's doing. So if you give me like 2 minutes, 3 minutes to go see her. Now, in the meantime, guys, we have about 45 minutes left on the stream. We've been at $40 of support for the last 2 hours. So if you want more of this game, please support it, okay? I'm being
No.
honest. You guys wanted it. I bought it. I'm playing it. And the support has been incredibly slow to the point where it's like, I guess, I don't know if people knew the game would be like this, you know, because it is like Diablo. I have no idea. But we have 45 minutes left to get support for the stream.
I don't know. People knew this would be like Diablo. We are really reaching for things to blame here. I don't know if you knew this was like Diablo. What?
Let's, I wonder if I tab
What was
over.
that?
My wife's not even home, which is weird because she should have been home by now. So I hope she's all right. And it's just a matter of that they were busy and she had to stay late or there's insane traffic or something. It really sucks. I don't know what happened because she should have been home by now. And I'm looking like she's not home yet.
Do you want to call?
Well,
or all right,
she's not home by 4. Something's wrong. So hopefully she's home by 4 and everything's
yeah, we'll
all
figure
right.
it out.
I thought I
Fuck
had heard
it.
a car coming in, but there's not. I misheard. It must have been like some, you know, a truck or something outside. So.
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite.
I have a new roommate named Tyrone.
Yeah, I know.
Big ups.
It sucks because now, of course, I'm going to be nervous, wondering what happened because she absolutely should have been home by now.
Okay, that's okay. That makes sense. So we should tip for that because he's going to be nervous about where his wife is. You guys can understand that.
But she's not. So, you know, what am I going to do? I can't do anything. I have to wait. You know, like I said.
You could, okay, first up, you can call, okay? And if it's a normal thing, okay, let's say, first of all, you call, right? But if it's a normal thing that maybe she is late every once in a while, the least thing you could do is text, right? Text? I can't do anything. We're just waiting here. What? You want to do a text? Or does that mean you don't text at all? Which is probably the thing.
If she ain't home by 4, then I got to start making calls and stuff. So, no, see, that's the thing. I'm not going to shoot her a text because she's probably driving home. I don't want to text her when she's driving.
What? What? Don't text while driving? I know you don't call while driving. But does she, like, freak out when they... Oh, I got a text! Run off the road? What?
And then she gets distracted if there's tough holiday traffic, you know? But if I don't hear her about in a little bit, I will, like I said, by the time I'm done with
Oh, my
the
God, it's a text! Slam on the brakes.
stream, I'll call. All right, well, let's continue, guys. Ready? So this is it, our final 40 minutes.
All right, yeah, probably not important. Who cares, right?
And to determine if we're going to keep playing this game or not, I think it's fine, but it's exactly as I had expected.
What?
When it comes to levels of engagement and support.
So then you shouldn't be worried about it at all then, right?
I'm not shocked to see that there's $40 of support
Okay,
and
so
nothing.
no
and
problem
that
then,
all
right?
came in on the podcast.
We're
I'm
not
really
going to freak out like a homeless person,
So,
right?
Let's see what
Okay,
happens in the next 40 minutes.
Okay, great. Let's see it.
All right.
That'll be good.
No one's saying anything. I don't know. See what I mean? No one's talking about the game. There's a bunch of trolls in both chats being stupid. There's a bunch of people talking about unrelated stuff. I ask a direct question about the game. No one answers.
Get fucked.
So, yeah.
I asked a direct question about the game. No one says anything.
This game is not looking too good for the future, guys. Just being honest, I like it, but it ain't looking too good.
You said this was what you expected.
Game to keep playing. But yeah, let's be honest. It's been very Diablo-esque. It pretty much plays exactly like Diablo, which is fine. I like that. But I'll tell you right now, the audience
said
today
you
has not been
expect
very
that.
engaged. Half the audience is trolls, talking about how there's no contributions. And yeah, there haven't been any, like, I'm not even kidding. Since we started the game, there's been $13 in contributions. So basically, this has been 3 hours for $13.
Okay.
It's obvious people aren't really digging it. As you guys can see, tons of it. Unreal. Like it's nonstop. I play for like a minute and I look up.
Yeah, you guys were on fire yesterday, by the way. I showed on Twitter the amount of bans that happened yesterday was unbelievable, okay? Let me get that tweet up. This is from a 24-hour period. Factually fucking based. This is a 24-hour period on that channel, okay? I'll bring it up here so you can see the whole thing. The length of this. I'll get out here. Show you. Right here. This is literally every single person that was banned in one day. Watch this. This is how small I have to make it. That's the entire list. There's a Toxic Charity is saying, how do you get that information? There's a website called, and I got to give shout outs correctly to Unsalted Skies. Someone that has pulled a Hogan in the past, by the way, last year. They are a legend in multiple ways. They shared with me the website. It's just a website that does this automatically. It's called Kick. Let me make sure I get the right thing for you. It is called kickchatlogs.com. And all it does is easy way to see all the bands. And you can also see all the chats. So I can see that and also where DSP has talked in Kino Casino chat. And he hasn't talked since that time he said, guys, I got a new setup. And since he didn't hit the goal, which is interesting enough, Kino Casino hasn't been live for 4 days, I think. And Philip's last message was on December 6th, which is, it's only 5 days ago. So not a big deal, but yeah. Anyways, these are all the bands. Phil, what's for dinner tonight is a classic. I have received a generous is good. There's so many good ones. I think we're in the great trolling era, actually. We are in the great trolling era. Pigman. Mid-stance DSP. Nice. Captain Morgan reel. Linda Cigarettes reel. Okay, that's a fave. Italian RGB Gaming 2K Feline. That's a good one. $0 for blood work. Router Lemon. Indrid Step on Me. Oh, that's always a classic. Indrid Step on Me. Sweaty Hands TTV. TTV text. Anyways, Cat Paul Burnell. You love these. Anyways, Mr. High Almighty. Big ups. There we go. Anyways, there's this is my favorite one. I'm glad I saw it before I turned it off. OIC here to cuck. That one's a perfect one. OIC here to cuck. Just so juvenile, but it's hilarious. That's what you want. OIC here to cuck. Amazing. That's why, by the way, there's like the kick chat numbers have always been like 50 these days because the Slarpers are going at it, man. It's a party, man. It's a party over there right now.
And then there's more monster trolling and more monster trolling, like unprecedented. Like there must have been an insane amount of freaking sock accounts today.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah, curated overtime for Piggy. That's a good one.
So I don't know why. Did Path of Exile 2 bring out that many idiots? I have absolutely no fucking clue.
Idea.
I have no idea.
No idea.
I've finally received a contribution.
I have finally received a contribution. Holy fuck. I have finally received a contribution. Thank you, guys. Finally. God damn it.
$10 tip. I support you. Thank you for all of your streams. You're welcome.
Fuck you. Why did it take this long, dumb fuck?
Whoever that was, I appreciate it very much.
Hello, DreamUSK. Just Judy said, hello, Phil. How's it going? The chat's going crazy. Not really going crazy. There's a bunch of fucking trolls. Annoying trolls. What else is fucking new, right?
This guy says, I'm an observer. I don't always agree with you, but man, these guys just get a bit excessive. I know. You notice I'm just trying to play the game and enjoy it, and I can't because every 5 seconds there's another sock account in either chat. It's the same group.
By the way, Kick is on its way out. I think the timeline has let's say been expedited on Kick not being a thing forever. Because it's not, especially if politics stays around 150 viewers or whatever, it's going to be on the way out. I think it's coming faster than I expected.
Of losers who sit.
That's what she said, by the way. Oh, Keel, finally. Damn, finally, Keel. Finally, money. Money is too good for now, but if the member bombs aren't like there what they used to be, that's just going to be it's going to endlessly be a trickle, drip, a trickle in the pond, and it's going to be over, right? So I don't think he's going to put up with this forever.
On a Discord.
He's not going to walk away from the subs until they are at a level where it's okay to say bye to, right? Because those gifts are already much less than what they were when he first started,
I'm not kidding you. I wish this was a joke. They actually sit on a Discord talking about all day about how they're going to troll me.
Yeah, that's
how
great.
They're going to try to ruin my streams. How I'm the loser who makes bad content.
Yes.
Even though I make a good living doing it,
true.
People like it and watch it, support it, and they're the ones sitting in the chats trying to troll. But that
a Darkside Pimp, I mean, when's the last time he dropped a big bomb, right?
That being said, I don't know if this is a game for an audience. Just like Diablo 3 and 4. If you remember, I tried Diablo 3, it didn't work. Diablo 4 came out, and I said, I'm probably not going to play it because people didn't like Diablo 3. You guys convinced me to get Diablo 4, and it didn't work. People complained it was boring, it was too long, it was too repetitive. And I toughed my way through it and played it and beat it, right? And then people said, are you going to go back for the other stuff? No, you guys didn't like the base campaign. Why? Oh, well, all the good stuff's in the other stuff. So I was like, you know what? Now here we are, a year and a half later. And you guys, it was Friday. I didn't even know anything about this game at all. I didn't even know it existed.
This is magical. I saw this part. Watch this. This is magical. The mental gymnastics it takes to find something to blame here.
It's called Pillars of Eternity 2, right? I didn't even know anything about this game at all. I didn't even know it existed. I didn't
know the name of the game.
Pillars of Eternity 2, right? And you guys convinced me and said, no, you have to understand, this is better than Diablo. You've got to play it. You're absolutely going to love this, right?
That's your fault, dumb fucks.
Maybe if you're into Diablo and you know it and you love it and you have an audience for it, but my audience doesn't like this. And what is a little disconcerting...
Who's in charge of the audience? Who is in charge of the audience? My audience doesn't like this, so then why did you take the advice of all these mystery people? You know?
That on Friday and were yelling that what I was playing on Friday was boring, did not show up today to watch nor to support. So
to watch nor support.
At this point, it's kind of weird. I did exactly what people wanted me to do, and it backfired. So I'm debating with a game like this. It wasn't on my radar. I knew nothing about it. Should I really even bother? I'm already juggling a million other games. You know, why did I bother really trying to play this one? It is disconcerting because, again, I thought this is what people wanted. I guess not, right? It is what it is, but I think I'm done with it for now, and I think what I'll do is we'll talk about if you ever want to see it again. But as you can see, we did not even come close. We didn't even get halfway to a support goal playing this. Most of the chat was trolls today, just trolling and saying stupid shit and sock accounts, you know? Dumb shit. So, yeah, it obviously did not work, right? It's not what people want to see me play. I gave it a shot. No one, I don't think, is going to blame me. Yeah, hey, I tried.
No one's gonna blame me for what?
I played for 3 hours. So here's the deal. We didn't even come close to hitting the goal. All right. I'm debating now.
This is the magical. Hold on. I got it still from yesterday. Go ahead.
I do Marvel Rivals tonight, or should we mix it up and do Bloodborne? I don't know.
So he did end up hitting the goal that stream, correct? I want to be clear on that. He did end up hitting it. I think just stalling, waiting for it eventually. Let me check on Raw Phil here. I believe he did, right? At the very end, he said, "Oh my God, we got it." Yeah. Here we go. I got it.
Hi, Phil. Thanks for your content. I'm curious, do you get time to play the games you want to play, but you know won't be popular on stream in your free time? Thanks again.
No, I just play what you guys tell me to play so I can bitch at you when I don't hit my goals. Thanks for having time.
Because stream. If not, that'd be pretty sad. So by the way, with that, we're at $140.
There you go. Yeah, I did get saved at the last fucking second. All right, the last fucking second he got it.
I'm going to do a $10 contribution so we can hit the goal and say it counted towards the stream.
Very positive stream here, by the way.
Not, that'd be pretty sad to throw away the 140. So who wants?
That'd be pretty sad to throw away the 140. Are you going to throw it away? So you're going to throw away the 140. Oh, okay.
Do 2 subs over on Kick. Or who wants to drop 4 memberships on YouTube, or just do a $10 tip or a $10 super chat.
Okay.
Let's do it. Thank you for that. For the anonymous $70 tip. That's amazing. Thank you, whoever that was.
Oh, I know. So I know some people. The theory here is he faked this one, right? He faked this 71. You know, but I don't know about that. But you know, it's definitely it could be something to keep the streak alive. But then think about that. Then why did he let it fail in the nighttime, right?
Because I gotta go. I gotta upload. I gotta see my wife.
Did he just say if no one does the 10, the other 140 is worthless? Yes, he said he'll throw it away because it doesn't go towards the goal. Pocock, please. It doesn't go towards the goal. So it's basically like burning money. You don't want to do that.
Upload.
You don't want to do that. Just waiting. This is fun.
Rare Tricks gifted a sub over on Kick, so now we're at 145. Seriously. 145.
Now, how fast after he gets the money does he get out?
People, all these sock accounts are so upset right now. The sock accounts are incredibly upset, dude.
No, they're not. Oh, you know why he's saying this, by the way? Because one person said...
What's hilarious is...
Beg, error 404, dignity not found, make him beg for it. Kick Chat was having fun.
The people, all these sock accounts are so upset right now.
This is
embarrassing.
embarrassing.
The sock accounts are incredibly upset, dude.
Yeah, they are.
Look at them. Look, I'm not even kidding. Here's one. There's like 20 of them. It's the same people. I told you, it's literally the same people, the losers who sit on this Discord.
How do you know that? How the fuck do you know that?
doing this. They're like, oh, today's going to play this PC game, and everyone convinced him to play, and probably no one's going to show up because it's a kind of game that he doesn't play. So let's all go in there together today with literally 4 dozen sock accounts each and just sit there, troll it.
Man, he gives us a lot of credit, doesn't he? We can do some cool coordination-style trolling. That's pretty cool. I didn't know we were that organized. That's pretty hype, dude.
What a bunch of fucking losers.
Definitely. That's pretty hype. We can do coordination style. All right, guys, he's playing a PC game that he doesn't normally play. Get in there.
Well, I received 2 tips. The first is $10. For BS over the years,
so
I used to watch.
We got that one. Let's go to the night stream because I do want to watch this as well. So this is the night stream.
Okay. I have received
and here's the start of it. So we're at 60 out of 150. Oh, Jesus. He's in chat now. He said, good morning. Well, excuse me. Good morning. And then we get, dare I try something new again? That's today. What is that going to be? More lights? What do we get RGB for next? Smoke detector? What else is there? RGB sound foam? RGB chair? RGB... What could it be?
incredibly generous. Nothing. I didn't get it.
RGB door handle? RGB shirt?
Hold on. I have received an incredibly generous... Nothing. I didn't get anything. I was kidding. We are currently at $60 of support, everybody. $60 out of the 150 goal.
RGB Jasper, RGB Kleenex, RGB, what's he have? He had the little ribbon on Jasper's collar. That could be RGB. That's easily done. Come on.
We got 1 hour left to go. All right? 1 hour left. So let's go for an hour, see how far I can get. But in the meantime, please support the stream tonight. If we hit the goal, we get
will
to
do
6. That means we're more than halfway to DSP Tries It on Friday. All right? I would love to say we hit 6 and it's time for DSP Tries It. Now, if we double the goal tonight and get to 300,
dude,
add 2, and then it would not
relax. No, I have not seen this one yet. I did not see any of the night stream at all. This is wild. I mean, come on, man. Big ups, Vike says Snood knows what's new. He tipped to get it. Oh, come on. Vikes got the blabs. I think you're happy with that too, Vikes. I guarantee it. Big ups Jericho TSK as well. It's a stupid question. I'm an old style individual and I want a clarification. Sock account is like sock puppet, like a fake one. SOK is Sons of Kojima and it is being pronounced the same. It's just a coincidence, right? Oh, that's I think something that I don't want to take credit for, but I always do that. When I say sock account, I say SOK account. I don't know why I do that, but that's just something I do. SOK account. It's really sock account. You're right. Big ups, Jericho, though. Thank you so much, sir.
Not be 6. It would be 7. And we'd be even closer to DSP Tries It. All right?
This is the best one, by the way. This is the best DSP Tries It that people use to show the ridiculousness of it. Because we got this dude with his vest on, his hunting vest on. He's got the glasses rocking. He's got the paper plate, and he is locked in on this burger, man. Like he's almost like looking out into an unseen future as well. Look at him. He's like looking into something. You can't tell what it is. This is it. This is it right here. Right here. This is the content you're looking for. So if you want to get this, guys, you know what you have to do.
Eat a lunch meat sandwich.
He started the slideshow. So here we go. We got to get through this. I do want to see this.
In fact, is that the first tip of the night? It is the first tip of the night. And we only have about 15 minutes left on the stream. So I guess we're not hitting our goals for tonight, everyone. Yet again, we're going to be down to the wire. Please don't make it about being last minute because I really can't stay extra late tonight. My wife has to get up early tomorrow for work, so I have to go. So please support if you're going to. If you're not going to, and you wait till the last minute, it's not going to get counted, and we're not going to...
what was that? If you're not going to, what?
Or if you're going to, if you're not going to, and you wait till the last minute, it's not going to get counted, and we're not going to count the streak tonight. I keep saying the streak. We're not going to count the goals hit tonight. Towards the total.
Yeah, I noticed you keep calling it a streak, and he had that sentence did not make any sense at all. if you're not going to, then I'm not going to count it towards the streak. What does that mean?
Don't hit it soon. So please, if you are going to contribute, do so quickly.
Quick buck, quick buck, quick buck.
Guys, I'm not kidding. 10 minutes left on the stream. That's it. Now I have to go. And then
Well, I hope that's true, right? That's definitely true.
we don't hit the goal. We don't hit the goal. We move on. Sad if we don't. I would love for it to count. You know, we have over $70 of contributions already tonight. We want those to count towards our goals and continue.
Why do we? This is wild, man. We want those to count towards our goals. Who cares? Who cares about this?
Hit of milestone of 6 tonight. If you're going to contribute, please do it right now. Stop waiting till the last minute because I can't take tonight. I have to be out of here.
All right, we'll see about
that's
that.
It. So I told you not to mess around, but people messed around.
Okay, well, look at the clock. It is 9:16 p.m. his time now. We're already 15 minutes late, right?
And I'm out of here now. So sadly, this will not count towards the goals hit.
Stop messing around.
But it's not going to. Yeah, I wish it did. I wish it had counted towards it. I think that it would have been awesome if it did. I wanted to do DSP tries it on Friday, but now we won't be able to because since we didn't hit it now, even if we hit 4 more, wait, let me think about that. If we hit both streams tomorrow, Wednesday, and we hit both streams tomorrow, Thursday, and we hit the first stream on Friday, we could still technically do DSP tries it on Friday. I had 3 million new oranges. I lost 2 million oranges from my stock that was over here.
What is this?
Separated from the 3 million new oranges.
Uh-huh.
Did the 3 million new oranges dis-a-fucking-pair? No, you still have 3 million oranges over here. But we'd have to have 5
Okay, that made sense.
straight, and I don't think that that's going to happen. Tomorrow, I'm going to be honest, I don't think we're going to hit the goals tomorrow at all.
Yeah, he always says this, by the way. I don't think we're going to hit the goals tomorrow at all, guys. Just letting you know, like pre-coping.
Indiana Jones and Marvel Rivals, I don't think we're gonna hit it. Lateo, no, you don't offer me anything. He says, oh, I offered you $77 earlier. You either contribute or you don't. Ooh. You're not offering things. You're not making you just fucking support. I'm not here to read every message and personally accept offers. You either support the stream or you don't. Okay. Ooh. So you chose not to support the stream. That was your choice, not me. Oh, I didn't read your message. 70 off. You didn't offer shit. If you were serious, you would have supported the stream. You're a moron, okay? So here you go.
You're a moron. You're a moron, by the way.
No, in fact, enjoy your ban and don't come back with your sock account that was just created today for the record. Okay.
Okay.
Now, is anyone actually thinking of contributing? If you are, I'll do the daily wrap live, but you got to contribute during the daily wrap.
So what if no one is going to contribute? You'll still do the daily wrap live. So what is this even for? Why are we saying this rigmarole? Uh-oh, guys. He has said what the new thing is. He's going to try the 4K webcam today. Get ready. Ladies, you are excited. Full 4K style topography map on that face. Snort sacks will be engorged, and you'll see every inch of it. You're going to love this.
No one's going to contribute. If no one says, yeah, I was going to, then I'm just going to shut down the stream now because I'm done. No one said they were going to support. All right, well, then I'm going to get out of here so I can film the daily wrap and get to work and see if I do. I'm thinking about doing a clip, but I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad and pathetic and terrible.
Yes, it is.
Robert Woods, kiss my ass. Lots of trolls. Like I said, today.
Wake up, brother. The begging is ridiculous. That's just a factual observation. That's not like saying anything derogatory, but all right.
Robert Woods, kiss my ass.
Okay.
Lots of trolls. Like I said, today was like troll central. Today was literally troll central. It was so many effing trolls on the stream today. They're making tons of these sock accounts now. So it's to the point where, you know, it's like you delete 10 and another 10, and then there's another 10. It's like, oh my God, these fucking no-life losers,
Troll
man.
Hydra.
Yeah, Captain DCW, I don't know. You're exactly right. If people, here's the thing, Captain. People keep asking me for stuff now, and I go out of my way to play this stuff, and then they don't watch it. So it's like everyone. On Friday, I had every intention of playing Marvel Rivals because that's what we said we were playing all week.
Oh, here's where we blame you guys again. Okay,
People said they were interested in seeing me play. I boot up Marvel Rivals and everyone yells at me, why aren't you playing Indiana Jones? And why aren't you playing Path of Exile 2? And I'm like, first of all, I don't even know what Path of Exile 2 is. I've never heard of it. And Indiana Jones doesn't even come out till Monday. Unless you pay like $35, $40 extra, which I'm not going to do. It's on Game Pass, right? So basically, I'm like, all right, I'm going to play Marvel Rivals. Everyone proceeds to sit there on the stream and complain about what I'm playing. Like, then why did you come? Why did you show up? You knew I was playing Marvel Rivals, right? But the funny part about it is, then I go to play Indiana Jones, and everyone there, it complains that they don't like Indiana Jones. Like, but you were asking for it all day Friday.
Why do you think everyone's the same people? That's wild, right? Like, everyone's the same. It's not like people do things to get a rise out of you, and you make sure to get them paid off every single time they do that. So now, no matter what game he plays, obviously people are going to say that, dude, why aren't you playing this new game? Why aren't you playing this new game? He is just fishing for the constant support game, and he's not finding one. Because he thought Bloodborne was that too. So now what? Now what are we doing? What's our cash cow now?
So why does no one like it now? And then today, I played Path of Exile 2, which everyone specifically asked me to play, so I paid for it. You know, I wasn't even going to play the game, and I bought it, and I played it today. Everyone's like, oh, wow, you know, this is boring. I was like, yeah, no shit. It plays like Diablo. Like, that's the point. It is Diablo. I knew that. So, pretty
what's
stupid.
the problem?
Right?
Okay, it's stupid.
I agree with you. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. No one's contributed. So, fuck you. And then tomorrow night, it is Marvel Rivals. I almost guarantee you that tomorrow I'm not going to hit any goals. Because we barely hit the goal when I played Indy.
Yeah.
We were short by like $100. And then all of a sudden, there was a $100 tip last minute. So I guarantee that ain't going to happen twice. And Marvel Rivals, we only raised $60. So, no, why would I do the live daily wrap? I said if someone was going to contribute and says they're doing it, I'll do a live daily wrap so they have time. And literally no one said anything. So I'm out of here.
So yes, we're just waiting for a contract to happen?
Again, we did hit the goal for Pillars of Eternity 2 because someone did a last-minute $70 tip that was unrelated to Pillars of Eternity 2. You're right.
What?
Bloomkit says, well, if there's even a chance that you'll hit it, you should do it.
Yeah.
I don't see the point. I don't think that we're going to get anywhere with it.
If there's a tip, you should do it.
If you want me to do it live, I'll do it live. I don't think anyone's going to contribute. I think that if they would have already done it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's true.
Well, did I say Pillars of Eternity? I said Pillars of Eternity again? Dude, I say it every day. I say Pillars of Eternity instead of Path of Exile. All right, let's get going then.
Let's give her a Pillars of Eternity. Big
Good
ups.
evening, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Wrap. And that's that. And as you can see, that's what we raised tonight. Now, 2 super chats came in. There was a $2 super chat from Isusha, who says birds, and Mr. Jubal did a $5 super chat and said pillow. So between the two of them, we did get
birds and pillows.
Another $7 of contributions to our $85. But as you guys can see, we didn't hit it. Now, I was just going to go offline. I was, but people were like, aren't you going to do a live daily wrap? And I was like, no. The last time I did a live daily wrap, that didn't help either. Like, I don't see the point. If you're gonna hit these goals, right? You're gonna hit them during the stream. It's not gonna be because you went super late. But I had to do the daily wrap.
That has happened so many times the last 2 weeks. You can't really say that, can you, sir? If I'm going to hit the goals, it's going to happen. It's not going to be about staying late. Except it has been multiple times over the last 2 weeks. What? We just pretend that doesn't happen?
And people were convincing me, so I said, all right, fine. I'll do it. But here we go. Thank you to those two. Remember, we're trying to hit 10. When we hit 10, that's what I'm going to do. DSP tries it for Popeyes. Unless Burger King ever adds the 3 special Whoppers to delivery menus, which they still have not.
God.
They put them on there literally for 1 day and then they removed them. So I guess we're not doing those $1 million Whoppers from Burger King ever. They're just never going to re-add them. They're gone. So the goal that we're working towards is Popeyes for DSP Tries It. And we're going to do it when we hit 10. But we're not hitting it tonight. No contributions have come in since.
Way.
So tomorrow, we'll see if we hit it or not. But I'm going to be honest, I don't think we're going to. So probably we're not going to be getting a DSP Tries It until maybe next week at this rate. Because if we don't hit Eagles tomorrow, then it's not possible.
Who cares?
Because I'm off on Saturday, so we won't even hit it till like Sunday or Monday. I guess we'll see. But anyway,
what's going to happen?
So tomorrow, hopefully, you guys will join me for Indiana Jones and for Marvel Rivals. Okay? All right. And tomorrow, I really hope I have no technical issues, but every single day I've been having technical issues. So I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow and go from there. Okay?
Might as well add a 4K camera to that. And as you can see, he has not started yet.
That is it for the Daily Wrap. Tomorrow.
No, it's not live, JFX.
Of a day of
Last
games, Indie, and Marvel Rivals. Okay? Everyone, thank you. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Peace out. As expected, which I told you guys, we didn't hit the goal. I knew it.
Oh my God.
So.
One final berate, one final pity party. As you can see, guys, I did a daily wrap. Didn't even work, dumb fuck.
Peace out. As expected, which I told you guys, we didn't hit the goal. I knew it. I knew we weren't going to hit it.
I told you. I told you. Well, also, our Philly was a busy boy on Twitter. Not that busy, I should say. But he did say this on Twitter. So Path of Exile 2, it literally is a new Diablo game in every way, and that's a good thing. However, exactly as expected, it didn't get much attention on my stream because people do not show up for these kinds of games. You be the judge, as I'm uploading now to DSP Gaming. All right, well, someone responds with, you're not good enough at a... Oh, no, not that one. That's a different one. Let's get to when he responds to. This person says, if you actually played something you enjoyed, you would garner an audience who enjoy watching you play something you like. The ADHD method of constantly switching the games you play doesn't work anymore. Philip didn't like this. He says, yes, because this worked every single time I played a JRPG like a Dragon or Dragon Quest. Kept playing it despite getting told by everyone to stop, played 80 hours of low support streams, and everyone's upset with me. This method does not work. Period. Try something that's fun to watch, like Dead by Daylight. I really like Dead by Daylight, and played it 5+ times over the years, once very regularly. All right. Oddly positive on that one. I guess that's saying I can't do Death by Daylight. I don't know what that came from. Also, he made a highlight. I made a news roundup highlight, which really is, if you're gonna make highlights, at least make them something people want to see. Those news highlights. Oh, man, people are loving those. I'm sure those are popping off on views. Let me check. Let me go to my favorite channel, DSP Gaming, and see how many views that has gotten, because you got to believe people love that. Oh, yeah. This one hit the algorithm. Excuse me. I was wrong on this one. I know it's only been 10 hours, so we can't judge it truly, but that's a 308 one. That's popping off. We're breaking out of the snort for it with this one, boys. Hell yeah. All right, let's listen to the cold open, and then we'll get some skip juice and be ready to rock. Here we go. He did starting his daily oh, get out of here, Twitter. Here we go. Today's show starts now. Okay, my guess is we're gonna try something new again today. All that and more on the Level 1 Podcast. Oh, you notice something different, everyone? That's what he's gonna say. You notice something different, everyone? Notice something? It's not the actual music, guys. Raw Phil puts that in. I can't skip it. No skip juice. I'll get some in a second.
What is going on, everyone?
What is this get up? What the fuck is this? It's it's like literally in Asylum. Yeah, wait. Asylum costume. Oh my god. Look at this. Okay, look, legitimately. All right, so like here. It's not that different. That button is tight. That top button is buttoned securely. All right, let's hear what he has to say.
On today's show, a couple interesting changes. First of all, I'm on time. For the first time.
Are you?
Since I upgraded my setup last week, I'm not late to my own show.
11:23. Oh, 9-minute intro, I guess.
In addition, today, I am using 4K resolution with this webcam. It is the first time I've ever even tried it because now this system can actually handle it. Now, there's a trade-off. In order to use 4K, I have to only use 30 frames per second. So I'm going to test this today during the Level 1 podcast. We're going to see how it turns out. Today, we got to talk about some games. Yesterday, I played Path of Exile 2, and I got a good amount to say about it. We've also
great.
got Bloodborne heading into its DLC, and we've got to figure out the schedule over the next 2 weeks. So we've got a lot to talk about. It's going to be a good one, folks. All of this and more on today's chill episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Yeah, he's gonna go like the massive positivity way, but like he's not streaming at 4K, guys. Just the webcam is 4K. Not the show itself. It's not 4K, guys. He's not streaming 4K. I don't think. Let me see if I can change the setting. The webcam is 4K, but he's streaming at 1080, right? Let me see if that setting is unlocked for him.
All right. Thank you for re-upping your membership.
Here, I'll click it here. Settings. Yeah, 1440p is there, but it's not 4K. It's 1440p. We need 2160 for that, brother. But we'll see. He's been at 1440p since he got the new PC as well. So, all right. We have the 4K webcam, though, guys. It definitely helps. Big ups to Vikes, who says, now, guys, obviously, if you're going to... I don't want to see you guys messing around anymore. Big ups, Vikes. Bill Brasky says, a little something for the live daily rap. Big ups, Bill Brasky. Thanks so much, sir. Sir Joseph Pesci for the membership. Big ups. Kenneth Douglas says, big ups, ALT, and everyone in the chat. Keep up the great work. You do as well, Kenneth Douglas. Thank you, sir. Wesley H says, horses get startled by the strangest things. Thank you for that. I did not know that about horses, Wesley H. I'm not sure what that's in reference to, but I always appreciate a good Derek fact, Wesley H. Thank you so much for that. That's talking about the text message, I believe. Sir Joseph Pesci in the house says, poll question, does he address where Cat was? I don't think he will because that was the morning stream, Sir Joseph Pesci, so he would have talked about it at the night stream. So I won't do a poll for that, but I don't know if he did actually. That's worth looking into. Joe Dub says he thinks that if he texts her, she's going to wheelbarrow into a field trip style like that one distracted rival commercial. She hears a text that, holy shit, whoa, like a cartoon. Big ups, Joe Dub. Big ups, Pocock, for becoming a member. Real in the house as well. Jericho TSK says, WPIG, I was doing some work in another tab and thought, surely ALT's exaggerating about the outfit. You may have undersold it. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating that outfit. There, I'll get it on the screen now so we can enjoy the outfit at least. There we go. Look at this. The white coat's got him, but they gave him a cat. It's like Lenny. They gave him an animal to enjoy. I was thinking about the cats. All right, Mr. Radkin in the house says, now it's officially a cult. He does look kind of religious, oddly, too, doesn't he? I thought, that was my first thought. It was like a religious style. You know? Something about it, right? Copeside Phil says, I can see why his mom had to dress him for so long. Yeah. You see when he's left to his own devices. NWO News says, it's giving straitjacket or dent orderly. Yeah. Straitjacket or dent orderly. I think that's the best two ways to say it, NWO News. Big ups. Logan K says, he needs to do the obvious. The LARPers should bait him into doing fishing streams again. He is so desperate, making him easy to manipulate. Well, could this be the return of fishing? And there's Dave's Fish right on time? Not scripted. NW News says RGB Hogans. Well, that is a little bit above. We can't do that. No RGB Hogans. WB Champions knows they don't have to work that hard to get their money, right? They don't got to put any effort into their game to get money. Dark Wolf says Phil only wants cat if her... Oh, God. Dark Wolf only wants cat if her something has RGBs. You know what he said. Cody Taylor says it's confirmed that his mom wife still dresses him. No one buttons up a Henley the entire way up. That's what I'm saying. Or he thinks that's what it... He might not know either, though, right?
Thank you for re-upping your membership.
Rotato says, Phil's such an adult, he started on time and dressed himself today. Linda must be proud of her big boy. Absolutely. Big ups, Rotato. And Mo Schleizak says, I'm getting more Count of Monte Cristo vibes. All right, I'll check on that, Monte Cristo. Mo Schleizak.
I'm broadcasting and capturing at 1440p, so it's
Monte
kind of a
Cristo.
fib. Even though the webcam is 4K resolution, you're only able to see him at 1440p max. But still, this is the best quality Jasper you have ever seen.
So
and
it's
I
not
hope
4K
that
then?
We'll
Sizzlack,
enjoy the
excuse
visuals.
me.
Now, here's the question. Okay? Can you really see the difference between this
No.
or when I was doing 1080p?
Nope.
It is a big resolution difference, but I guess the question actually is, does it show on stream and in videos? I'm curious when I watch my stuff back today how it'll look. In reality, one of the major reasons that I changed it is this.
What?
I was curious when I use this AI green screen tech. It's not green screen, it's just background removal tech. Would it look better at 4K? Would it actually get the edges better and the definition better because it's higher resolution?
That's clearly not happening.
So I'm curious.
That's not happening. No.
Today we'll see, because I'm going to try this out as I play games as well.
So it's not working
also,
then.
It's basically a real test of the limits of my system, because now my system is doing a stream, another stream at a different quality and resolution and encoding settings, a recording locally to my hard drive, and it's not only capturing video from my PC for the game, but it's going to be capturing a 4K webcam. So really, you know, how is it going to turn out? I don't know.
Okay.
I guess we're going to find out.
Look right now. How's it looking?
The background makes Jasper look like a snow leopard, someone said. There you go.
Oh,
my kitty
God,
is a
get
snow
help.
leopard up in the mountains with me today. Anyway.
It makes him look like a snow. What? Here, this is... I thought of this, too, when I saw that. Like this style, you know? It's something like that. I couldn't find the exact thing I was looking for, but you know what I'm saying? That kind of vibe.
Hopefully, this looks good. You know, we're still messing with stuff. It's been now over a week. It was a Monday of last week that I first used this setup. And ever since, I've been tweaking it, adjusting it, trying to find the right balance of content, levels of quality, lighting, etc. Right? And it's going to take a while, I feel, for us to really mash into the perfect level of this is what we want. We got to lock it in. But
what? What do we have to lock in?
It's definitely working. You know, when it comes to quality, it's been massive upgrades. Although, continuing on with my line of tech issues. First of all, I'm just pleased that today we didn't have any. I was able to turn the stream on, both streams, record, webcam upgrade of quality, and nothing went wrong. Nothing went haywire. Oh, by the way, my new wireless network is working flawlessly. I have a new wireless router now, and it's way better than the old one. Like, the signal isn't cutting in and out anymore like it was. So I actually did a test.
That happened one time, and it stopped happening after he reset it, by the way. Didn't that? Big Stinky 669 says, this shirt reminds me of Dexter. Okay, I'll look for that next. My mind is flying about things it looks like. I can't find the exact thing I'm looking for, but...
I left everything hooked up overnight. I didn't turn anything off. I wanted to see if all my devices would stay linked overnight. And guess what? They are.
As you can see. Fuck you, trolls. Check this out.
Right? And guess what?
Check this. Felted.
They are. As you can see, I still have my RGB lights behind me. This is supposed to be a
You are coping.
simulation of a beach. We're basically like on the sand, and then the water rolls in, and then it pulls back out, and you see the sand, and then the water rolls in again.
Thank you for
That's what this is
describing
supposed
beach again. Thank you. Joshua Clan says, Phil's shirt looks like what a Charles Manson father would wear. Oh, yeah, that too. Kind of the Heaven's Gate kind of vibe. They all wear the same thing. Yeah, that's a good one too.
to be a simulation of with our background today. Anyway, yeah, no issues. So no router issue. It worked easily. My setup, I got the Debu screen working. I had to reset up the scene, which is why I see some new stuff today. But hey, it's working. I'm very pleased. I wasn't late to my own stream. Some people were taking bets in the chat before I started. Hey, will Phil be late for like this the 8th day in a row because of tech issues?
That's not a positive thing.
Luckily, I wasn't. Okay. But I am very happy with that. Now we are basically, you know, kind of locking into these changes and the improvements. Let's see how the 4K camera goes today. So as you can see, I'm only at 30 frames today. But I mean, I was only at 30 frames.
As you can see, dumb fucks. Dude, we're not playing a video game. No one gives a fuck about talking head in 60 frames per second. No one even considers it.
I was on camera for like 10 years, you know, like literally 10 freaking years. It was only the last few months that I was at 60 frames. So let's see. Do you prefer 1080p 60 frames or do you prefer 4K 30 frames? Let's see what
we can't see 4K, just to remind you. We cannot see 4K. Notifox says next purchase is going to be RGBs. RGBs on the RGBs? RGB stickers on the RGBs? That'd be cool.
People say after today.
Oh, Peter Littleton asks a very interesting question. Peter Littleton. Why does he have $150 on the King's tax? That number was not hit yesterday. Why is that on the leaderboard? Are we going to say we got an overnight tip?
Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody.
Big up, Moses.
Today, what we have to do,
I'll say it correctly now,
is we have to review many different factors, okay? Games that I'm playing, and how much you guys are liking them, and how much more of them you want. We got to talk about the schedule, because now we're basically in the last 2-week push till Christmas.
Yeah,
Are you
we'll skip
aware?
all that.
This is
Don't
in
worry.
2 weeks.
No.
Holy crap. I know. So we have to start figuring out when exactly I'm doing everything. And we have a big return to long form reacting next week to talk about.
You know what? I think that's the dentist. I think he was just he was drunk and forgot to put like 0 there. You know? He forgot to put the 0 slash and just like, oh, I got to write something here, just 150. Yeah, I think it's just a blank. I think you guys are right. We're overthinking it.
What a dumb bitch.
We're overthinking it. He just deleted the slash on accident.
About today that we haven't really figured out the details of yet, but we need to talk about exactly when it's going to be.
There we go.
We also got the Christmas marathon.
He
I
heard
think
us.
Today,
He heard
we
us
should
saying,
lock
talking
in
about
all
it.
the dates. I think it makes sense to finally today say, all right, let's lock it in and everything and go from there. Okay? What's funny is some people in chat are like, what is Phil wearing today? It's called a sweater. You hear of one?
You knew this was going to happen. You knew people were going to call it out, and he is so fucking self-conscious about everything possible. It's called a sweater, you dumb fuck. Ever heard of it? VLX has a good comment here. The lights behind him sells the religious idol image even more, like a halo. DSP cult vibes on full blast today, and it does, right? It's very odd. And look at this pause. Godlike pause. God-style pause right there. Don't you understand? It's a fucking sweater. You never heard of it?
What is that? What is Phil wearing? A sweater. You've never seen a sweater before? Have you
Not
ever
like
been to the
that.
store? Maybe you don't own one. Have you ever been to the store? They have them there. They're pretty nice. This is super comfy, actually.
Oh my god, guys. Okay, so big ups to Bishop, who said, look up Sling Blade the movie and you'll thank me later.
bitch.
So,
What a
behind
dumb
the
bitch.
scenes, I was looking it up, and he was not wrong. Hold on a second. Let me get a good picture for it here. Yeah! Nailed it! It's called a sweater, dumb fuck. Ever heard of it? Big ups, Bishop. You were not wrong on that. That is it right there. Nailed it.
I really like it. And some people are like, unbutton. You're not supposed to unbutton the sweater. The sweater is meant to be, I think they call it like a mock neck. Like it's not really a turtleneck, but it's meant to be like a full neck around, buttoned up. You don't want to unbutton it. It doesn't actually look right if you unbutton it.
Let's give it a shot.
So anyway,
It doesn't look right. Oh my god, look at Kick Chat is on fire. It looks like a woman's sweater, just being 100% honest. It looks like a straitjacket. What the fuck is this dude wearing? It looks like a straitjacket. Amazing. Good start to today.
no, it's actually very comfy. I'll show. Do you really want me to show you? It doesn't work. If you unbutton it, it doesn't look good. I'll show
Here
everyone
we
'cause they're
go.
freaking out about it. Ready?
Yeah, that looks fine.
Does that look good?
Yeah.
Look.
It looks at
It's
least
not meant to be
normal.
unbuttoned. See, it has this different color underneath. It's
Oh,
meant to be a
yeah.
button-up sweater. It's not meant to be an unbuttoned
That
sweater.
looks normal.
See?
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, the color. You guys didn't know that. If there's color under there, it's not supposed to be unbuttoned. You know that. That's just a classic fashion faux pas. It looks fine like that. No one would thought it's funny if that was unbuttoned. We would not. And also, yeah, you could fold it, of course.
It's prison garb. It's far from prison garb.
That's what I thought too. Wow, amazing.
I look like a rich therapist. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm just too formally for my own streams now. Now, wow, this is great. For many years.
Here's Cope.
See, people are yelling at me to button it again. I knew it. I told you, it doesn't look good. See, when you it doesn't look good.
No. They want to laugh at you. That's Kick Chat, and I just giving you a little tip, brother. Here's a tip. Whatever Kick Chat does, do the opposite. I don't want you to do that. I'm just being honest.
Unbuttoned. It's supposed to be buttoned all the way up. That's the style. But if you want it unbuttoned, I'll leave it unbuttoned then. All right, whatever.
No, leave it buttoned.
So, basically, for years and years, as I was on stream, you know, with gaming T-shirts and things on, people are like, "Oh, Phil, you don't take this seriously enough. You're set up."
Nope. We're gonna retcon LTG here. That you did not think any of those things, and no one said anything about that shit. I mean, some trolls made fun of him for that, but it took LTG making fun of your appearance for you to change anything. Let's hear how we retcon this story. Go ahead.
People are like, "Oh, Phil, you don't take this seriously enough. Your setup sucks. You dress like a bum. You know, you're in your 40s now and you're still wearing gaming T-shirts. Like, what's your problem?"
Okay, so all troll stuff. Okay.
So then I'm like, all right, I'll start taking things more seriously. I'll upgrade my setup. I'll dress differently. I'll upgrade everything. And now people are like, "Oh, you're way too professional."
No.
Put
They're
on my
making
glasses.
fun of that
Oh,
shirt.
wow. Here we go.
Oh my God, he is getting so fucked with, man. This is the golden era of LARPing right now. You're in it. Kick Chat said put the glasses on, and he's gonna do it. He'll just do whatever you fucking want.
Full adult look. Ready? Phil has become a full adult live on stream today.
Oh my God.
All right, now I'm ready. I can't see anything because these are reading glasses, so I literally can't see anything. Everything is completely obscured around me.
Hello to your guy right on time.
I'm now ready for today's stream. Super professional Phil. All right, are we good to go? I can't see a thing. Well, I can see my fingers.
Oh my
I can see everything up close. That's it.
Oh my God.
All right.
His mind is gone. His mind is on another planet. We are on another planet right now.
For that. Very good. Take them off. You can't stand me wearing glasses. I actually do wear glasses when I drive. I always wear glasses. They're good for the road. I only need them for distance, but
Okay, hold on a second here. We just said it's reading glasses. So they're made for up close things. And now he just said they're good for driving? Because I need them for far things? Hold on. I do apologize. But let's just make sure we get this story straight, okay? Let me get this story straight. Go ahead.
when I drive, I always wear glasses. They're good for can't stand me wearing glasses. I actually do wear glasses when I drive. I always wear glasses. They're good for the road. I only need them for distance, but as I get older, I actually enjoy wearing glasses more to help me out. Like when I'm out and about driving and stuff, I always wear them now. So
yeah, he didn't used to wear them when he was supposed to. So he has two different pairs of glasses, one for reading glasses and one for distance glasses. But I guess he has different glasses. He has driving glasses and reading glasses. Our eyes are boned in multiple ways, apparently. Some gator, so he's nearsighted and farsighted. So just no-sighted. Big ups. Some gator says, I wonder when he will replace Jasper's claws with RGB lights. Also, he looks like he is dressed to play a tuberculosis patient in the 1800s. Now, that makes sense, too, to me, though, some gator. This is a very blank canvas of things this shirt looks like. They're all bad. But there's a lot of things that kind of fit this vibe.
anyway,
Pick up some gator.
So what do we want to talk about today? Well, we got a few things to discuss. Notably, the games that I'm playing. Do you want me to leave this unbuttoned? I don't really care. I thought I was supposed to leave it buttoned, but now you guys want me to leave it unbuttoned. I'll leave it unbuttoned. The glasses age me 20 years. What do I look like? I look like I'm 80 years old.
He is spiraling right now. Pull it together, fella. Pull it together.
Yes, this is a onesie. Correct. It's a full body sweater. It's a onesie. You're absolutely correct. It's totally not a nice sweater that, I just got for myself for the holidays. It's a onesie.
Oh, it's a nice sweater. He got himself for
Okay.
the holidays. Oh, wow. Did that just let us know that he also spent a lot of fucking money on clothes then, too? Why not? We bought enough fucking shit for the office. Why not get clothes, too? How much we buying? How much we spending on that front, Philip? Is it Nautica? He went to his classic Nautica.
All right, let's talk about yesterday. All right, let's talk about the games I played yesterday. And then what I want to do is I want to talk about the schedule coming up, because we need to figure out
Okay,
two
we'll skip this
critical
happily.
dates. All right, very important dates.
I mean, Christmas.
All right, so what was yesterday? Yesterday was a day when I was going to play
Yesterday
a game
was the
that
day.
you guys had asked me for out of the blue. I really didn't know anything about until you guys told me about it and pretty much demanded that I play it. Okay,
Mhm.
and then also I was gonna play some Marvel Rivals at night. Okay, so here's what happened yesterday. The first stream yesterday was Path of Exile 2.
How'd that
Path
go?
of Exile 2 is an indie game. It just entered early access, and this game is basically Diablo. All right, make no bones about it. It's a Diablo clone,
Yeah.
a Diablo variation. I'm not sure what you want to call it.
Nailed it. Clone and variation. 83 viewers on Kick. I've never seen it that high outside of fucking DSP Politics when he had bots. Oh, with DSP Politics, I should say.
But it's absolutely meant to play exactly like Diablo. Now, for some people, they really like that because they feel that Diablo has essentially lost its way. They feel like Diablo in the last several years, well, actually the last several iterations, Diablo 3 and 4, went in a direction
1.5. You appreciate this. I
that
know
they don't
it.
like. Okay? And because of that, they're upset. They want something that's like old school Diablo, like Diablo 1 and 2. Now, I played Diablo 1 and 2 back in the day on PC, and I was very addicted to them. These were the times when I was like in college, and I would, stay up late nights playing games like Diablo. Okay? And I loved it. I thought Diablo was great
A lot of people were out there partying. I was back at my house waiting for my friends to get back. It was a lot of fun.
and addictive and very fun. The loot system hooks you. You want to keep playing, right? I also liked how with Diablo, you could replay the game and get a completely different experience based on the class you play. The barbarian warrior class is different from the sorcerer, different experience with the skill trees
Nailed
and
it.
everything,
Yep.
right? So, with Path of Exile 2, this game is meant to be a return to form for what Diablo used to be. And for a lot of people, they say that's exactly what it is, and that's why they like it. Now, here's the thing. I hadn't paid attention that this game was coming out. I had no clue it was coming out. Now I'm a PC gamer, so I have access to these kind of games. It's PC only, so I wouldn't have had access if I was still a console gamer. But I hadn't heard of it or paid any attention. And then all of a sudden on Friday, I said to everyone, hey guys, I'm playing Marvel Rivals all day because it's the hot new release. And two groups of people came on my stream and essentially yelled at me and complained. One group of people were saying, why aren't you playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle? It's out. Which I responded, no, it's not. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is not out. What are you talking about? That's completely
It is
false.
out.
And then they'd
If
be
you
like,
paid
well, then how
more.
are all these content creators playing it? Because they got review codes and they were able to play it early. They were told, hey, here's a special code, special snowflake that you are. Here's your code. Kiss the game's butt. Play it early.
Yes. Kiss the game's butt, play it early.
Standard industry practice. And I've been talking about this for many years. I don't agree with it, but that's
Okay.
what happened. They handed out a lot of promotional review codes. Okay. In addition, if you spent $35 extra on top of the cost
So
of
in addition, you also had another option to play it early then, didn't you, Philip? So that kind of breaks that whole narrative of you have to be a special snowflake, doesn't it? Because if you paid enough, you were also able to play it early.
of the base game, you then could play it early as well.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know why you would.
So it seems like the game was out then, pretty much, huh? Okay, gotcha.
The base game, you then could play it early as well. Now, I don't know why you would do that. For Game Pass users, the game's out on Monday. Why would you pay $35 extra to play it 3 days early? That's kind of a steep price tag.
Really think, well, some people are really excited about the game. I'll tell you exactly who wants to do this. People that are really excited about the game, and also people that are content creators that want to get those sweet day one views. Now, if you really were after the maximum attention, you might want to do that too if you're a content creator. But alas.
In my opinion. And I've been burned before on games like Starfield. I was like, there's no way I'm doing this. So I said, no, I'm just going to play early. Excuse me, I'm going to play on time on Monday. I'm not going to pay to play it early. All right? So, that was number one. So I said, the game's not out. I'll play it on Monday when it's out. The other group of people that came by my stream on Friday were like, why are you not playing the game of the year, Path of Exile 2? And I said, what? Like, what is Path of Exile 2? And I mean, to this day, I still keep saying this. I keep confusing Pillars of Eternity 2 with Path of Exile 2 because the abbreviation is POE2, and I keep saying the wrong words, the wrong name, right?
Power over
So in
Ethernet,
regards to
3.
Path of Exile 2, people were like, no, it's now in early access. It's $30. You got to play it. You're a PC gamer now. How could you miss out on it, right? I said, all right, let me look into it. So we did. Over the weekend, I looked into it, and I realized what it was. And I was like, this is something that I'll probably enjoy. But there was a big but in the equation, a giant one, a huge rotund ass. And the big but was as follows. I played Diablo 3 over a decade ago, and no one liked it. Everyone found it incredibly boring, repetitive, grindy, and said, why are you playing this? We don't understand. We don't really like this, And then it ended up being one of my most underperforming playthroughs over a decade ago when I was still incredibly popular on YouTube. This isn't like today. We're talking about back in the day when all the things that I did got good attention. So that was factor number 1. Factor in also, I just played Diablo 4 last year. Now, if you remember last year, I outright told you guys, because Diablo 3 didn't work, I was going to skip Diablo 4.
Oh, man.
I had a feeling it wasn't going to work as a playthrough. To which everyone responded, if you skip that game, you're not serious as being a content creator. It's going to be one of the biggest games of the year. You absolutely can't skip Diablo 4. How dare you even talk about skipping Diablo 4? You got to play Diablo 4. Okay? So I'm like, all right, listen. You guys are demanding it. You really want it. I'm going to give you what you want. And I played Diablo 4. I played it for the entire game. Never gave up. And guess what? After 2 streams, attention dropped off. People complained it was boring and repetitive. By the end of the game, people were begging me to stop playing it and not even...
I never gave up. I persevered.
Even finish it. But I said, no, I want to beat it.
I never gave up.
All right? I don't want to
Never
tap out on a game right in the midst of having fun with it or whatever. And plus, I had invested a ton of time into it at that time. I wasn't going to just stop playing it, right? So, it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Now we're on time number 3.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Now we're on time 3. So, there you go.
And people are like, oh, no, Path of Exile 2 is totally different. It's better than Diablo 3 or 4. It's what people want. They're going to love it. That's why they're asking you for it. You absolutely need to play it. Okay? And I said, all right, well, if this is the case, and people are asking for it, again, I guess I'm going to do what people are asking me for. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to play Path of Exile 2. Now, here's the deal. All right? Path of Exile 2 is a great game, in my opinion. Okay? I played it for 3 hours.
People are sending me a lot of options. That's why I'm showing you all these. I'm not big ups to everybody sending me all these.
Yesterday. It plays incredibly like older Diablo. It really does.
Everybody.
I picked the monk class. I didn't want to pick a sorcerer because I just played a sorcerer in Diablo 4 last year. So I said, let's do a melee class. But interestingly enough, I don't really feel a monk is much melee class. Like the monk has a basic attack that charges up a meter. That meter makes this slamming electricity attack super powerful, and it creates this shockwave that goes forward and hits all the enemies. And the enemies basically take massive damage as long as the shockwave is built up. Then I got an ice ability that slows down enemies and does like elemental effect. And then I started getting more, like I just at the end of the stream got another ability where you can make a bell, and you hit the bell and it does these big ripples of area of effect damage. So it's pretty unique. It's not just
Can I go
buttons.
faster?
Like you would think, oh, it's the monk, you're just gonna mash buttons and do combat abilities. But there's actually way more to it. It's way more complex. So I played it for about 3 hours. It strongly reminded me of playing classic Diablos. I got through many areas. I got to the first town, and we got to the first major open area. We went to one dungeon that was like some murky, muddy cave. We beat that. Then we went to a forest, and we fought a bunch of werewolves and stuff like that. And then we went to another area where I cleared out a bunch of stuff, and we fought a boss called the Rust King. Bosses are pretty neat. The bosses are cool. Again, reminds me a lot of old school Diablo, which is a good thing.
How many times can we say Diablo? I'm going to hit a
here's
bell.
How it went, okay? Attendance was okay. I would say we had between 300 and 400 viewers, which is what we would expect on par for a game. It's the first time I'm playing it. Okay? Engagement, not so good. The people who were here after watching me play it for about half an hour to 40 minutes completely disconnected and weren't really talking much or anything about the game. Multiple times I was asking the audience, how does this work? How do you do this in a menu? How do you do this?
I was looking for the hand-holding I normally get, but they weren't there.
Crickets. It's supposed to be an interactive game stream. I'm trying to talk to the audience. They're ignoring me.
Assholes.
They've disconnected.
Bitches.
They're bored. That's not good. I thought that this was going to be the game that you guys yelled at me for to play, that you absolutely wanted me to play. It was imperative that I played it. If I skipped it, I'm missing one of the best games of the year, the Diablo replacement game. Where is everyone? Why is no one talking and paying attention?
Okay, let's blame them.
Because that was absolutely the kind of game where I could have used a lot more help. And there were 2 people on the entire stream, hundreds of people here, 2 people who were talking with me about the game.
Yeah.
That was it. Okay? So, that's not...
Orcs Are Dorks says, most people have your live stream in the background where they do stuff. That's correct. Not everyone is an active watcher. Most people watching any stream at one time are not actively, watching and trying to tell you shit to do. You know what I mean? It's not like that. Oh, yeah, he's down 30 viewers. Good point for Tato. And I'm guessing maybe some mods are banning some people. I'll check that after.
Not the kind of response that you want when you're playing a new game. Okay? Now, at the end of the stream, I think we had made about $60, something like that. Again, I don't know off the top of my head. I don't memorize this stuff. But we basically were a far cry from hitting the goal.
No.
Okay, and it looked like we weren't going to hit the goal again. And I was like, well, this isn't good because it's supposed to be a hot new game. I literally bought the game because people told me to. And I that's right. Now I remember. By the end of the stream, we only had $40. And I was like, guys, I spent over 30 for the game. You told me to play it. What?
Guys, I spent over 30 for this. So, therefore, Air 2, you need to give me that. Right? It makes sense.
Happened. Where is everyone who was yelling at me on Friday saying play Path of Exile 2? You tell me what happened, right?
You tell me what happened.
All of a sudden, of course, at the end of the stream, I mentioned this, and I'm like, guys, looks like, support was low. We're not going to hit. And all of a sudden, a whole bunch of people came and supported, which I appreciate. There was a giant tip, everything, and we did hit the goal that stream yesterday.
Okay, great. No complaints then,
But the point is, everyone screamed for this game on Friday. Everyone said, oh, you're missing out over the weekend. You really need to play the game. So I did what you wanted. I actually literally gave you what you wanted, at least from what people were screaming for, and it looked like actually it was bullshit, that people didn't really want the game. Now, I don't know if people were messing with me and trying to get me to play a game that they knew wasn't going to get attention because it's repetitive, just like Diablo. I'm not sure.
Guys, my sister's
I really don't know what caused it. All right?
This is really fun.
Now, to add insult to injury,
I
go to upload the videos yesterday, and YouTube has major issues processing videos yesterday. I don't know why.
All right.
So I
Thank you for
uploaded the
re-upping your membership. I
podcast
appreciate
and 2 parts of Path of Exile 2, but the parts were over an hour long, so it ended up being almost 3 hours of gameplay.
Yeah.
And they won't process. They'll only show up in
Oh my
3
god, this is legendary. Dented Asylum Sweater user on Kick says, I actually like the sweater. Dented Asylum Sweater. Nice. Beautiful, whoever did that.
60p. They won't go to HD at all. And I'm like, what is going on with YouTube today? So I just left them basically all day. By the end of the day, 2 of them, the podcast, and I think part 2 of the playthrough did go HD, but part 1 refused. So I ended up having to redo it overnight, which is fine. But now part 1 basically didn't get any real momentum on the channel on demand because it didn't show up, first. It showed up.
This is fucking horrible, man. Now we're just going to do the daily wrap to blame everyone for the low engagement. He did hit the goal, by the way, on that stream. Dare Bear in the house says, I hate these board meetings every day. And that's where we're at right now, is we have to get half an hour of board meetings. Then we get into the schedule. Then we get into the dented news stories. And then we do Q&A. And we're stuck in this fucking loop for a while now.
Third, way later than the other videos. So it was just like the perfect storm of annoyance. It was, number 1, everyone wants me to play a game, so I spend money to play it, but people didn't show up for it, nor did they engage with it. I wanted to have it to be a fun, interactive stream where I'm learning about this game and its mechanics. And again, there were probably 2 people who were there the whole stream who were...
Penhandler1 says, I am new to this streamer. What is the hourly wage for the position of being a viewer?
helping, and I appreciate that. But I'm not streaming for 2 people. I'm supposed to be streaming for a community, and the community claimed they wanted it, and then not really. And then the support really didn't exist. Okay, it just didn't. And then the only way that I could... Jasper.
Uh-oh. Spray
what
him!
are you doing?
Spray him!
You want to go in the closet? He wants to go in the closet. Hold on. You can go in, but be careful because the lights are in there.
Oh
See?
my god.
Don't mess with those lights because those lights are in there because now I'm nervous he's going to mess with my RGBs.
Oh, yeah. Message received.
There's some extra RGB lights that are in there.
Okay, if something is dangerous in there, instead of giving him a multiple sentence instruction, you might just not let him in, but okay. Watch out, Jasper, for the lights. The lights they might kill you if you bite into those, so please don't do that, Jasper. But yeah, go have fun. Go ahead. Yeah, what's in there? The backup RGBs? Brotato in the house says, Phil is giving us fashion advice wearing PJ pants. Good point, Brotato. There's the Zelda jammies under there.
Support, you would think for a hot new release that everyone's demanding that I play would be there, and it wasn't. The support came at the end of the stream when basically I said, hey, it looks like we're not going to hit the goal, and then people supported for the sake of supporting me, not the game. Get it? So,
he's breached the security door.
In regards to this game, Path of Exile 2, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what you want. Honestly, I'm confused. Do you want me to keep playing this game?
What will you give me money
enjoy it?
for?
And maybe people
That's
just
what I'm looking for.
couldn't show up for the stream. I don't know. I'm scratching my head on this one. How is it that on Friday everyone wants it, so I play it, and then no one shows up for it? I don't get it, nor do I know how I could improve that situation. You know, I just don't.
Just tell me
So,
how will you give me money? That's all I want to know.
The way I say it is, here, let me put it this way.
Oh, please, yes, please.
I'm open to playing
Give me a metaphor.
it again. I think the game is fun. It's actually kind of relaxing fun, but it's very repetitive. It's walk around, walk backward, hit them a million times with the ice spell, right? Get them down to low health, punch them with the special punch that charges up your special move, hit them with the giant lightning special move, wash, rinse, repeat. But now I just unlocked a new ability, this bell ability. Where I'll be able
That's every game on Earth. You can break it down like that if you want to.
to throw down a bell and hit it and start rippling and doing combos. That could be neat. That could be very interesting.
Yeah,
okay. So, listen. The ball's in your court. I want to know what people want. And I really need to start talking with you guys daily about this because it seems like right now I'm being pulled in.
You're not already doing that? What do you got to talk about us now with? Oh my God.
A million directions, right? We've got Stalker 2 that I haven't played all week that I'm planning on playing tomorrow. Jasper, we just opened it. Jasper, I just opened it for you.
Oh my God. Now we're going to start talking about it? What are we doing now?
He's being a nut. Anyway, so let's review all the games I'm playing. Stalker 2, which I haven't played now in a week, right? We still got it in the rotation.
Okay.
Indie, which we're playing
This
tonight
is
on the
two.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Okay. Then we've got Path of Exile 2. We've got being very distracted right now because of noise. He's needing one of my things there. We got Microsoft Flight Simulator, which we really enjoy as a late night chill stream. We fly all around the world. We got Microsoft Flight Simulator, which we really enjoy as a late night chill stream. We fly all around the world, and you pick where we fly. We've got Marvel Rivals, which we're about to play more of today. An interesting new multiplayer game. Marvel characters in a kind of an Overwatch style gameplay setting, correct? And we've also got Bloodborne, which we're about to talk about because we made major progress in Bloodborne last night. And Bloodborne's been a fun staple.
When he doesn't hit the goals, he'll talk about the progress he made.
Like last night,
We made a lot of great progress. That was a really good, fun stream.
we were supposed to play Marvel Rivals. But I thought about it and I was like, dude, I am really craving Bloodborne. Like, I just wanted to play
I've been craving the money that Bloodborne usually brings, but unfortunately that didn't happen.
So I played it. And some people had issue with that, which is funny to me. And here's why I find that's funny.
Oh.
All the time, people say, Phil, you should just play what you want to play. Forget about people yelling at you. Forget about people demanding things. Just play.
You know what he's referencing here is the tweet I showed you where someone said this. So one tweet can send him into... Okay, that wasn't it though. This one. This is the tweet he's referencing here. It said if you actually played something you enjoy, you would be a gamer. You would garner an audience who enjoy watching you play something you like. The ADHD method of constantly switching the games you play doesn't work anymore. That is what he's directly referencing right here. Go ahead.
Play whatever it is that you want to play, and then the viewers will come. Okay? So last night, I made the decision. I've decided to change everything. I want to do Bloodborne. I'm dying for it. I haven't played it in 4 days. I'm craving to play Bloodborne. Okay? So I played Bloodborne last night, and I'm not kidding you. People car planed. Oh, you said you were playing Marvel Rivals.
People car planed? That's what you said Kat would have done if you sent her a text.
And I'm not kidding you. People car planed. Oh, you...
People car planed. That's why we can't say we can't send text to Kat because she might car plane. You want to watch out for those.
So I played Bloodborne last night, and I'm not kidding you. People car planed. Oh, you said you were playing Marvel Rivals. Why are you playing Bloodborne? I don't get it. You're a liar, Phil. I'm like, wait, what?
Stop carplaning. Don't fuck.
Like, what? So now I can't just play what I want to play. That's not acceptable.
Yeah, quit the carplaning.
So here's the thing.
Okay, yeah, please.
I'm doing my absolute best to provide content to you that you want.
I'm pigging my ass off.
All right? Not everyone is agreeing right now on what they like and what they want to see. It's just true. There's no consensus, and this has been the same way all year we've had this issue. Even earlier on in the year, the beginning of the year, we had the issue. When there's no consensus on what's good because there aren't...
What about in the middle of the year when you had all that extra attention from the King's Arc? What was going on then? It's almost like the money was rolling in, so therefore everything's going great in your mind. But when the money gets slow, then all of a sudden all the games suck. But when all the money is rolling in, everything was going great, and all the games were awesome then. Craig, what do you think about this?
Make it make sense.
Consistently good games, everyone disagrees on what's good and what they want to see. And when that happens, now you don't know what to do to make content that's going to appease the audience, right? Some people right now want Indiana Jones. Some people want Path of Exile 2. Some people want more Stalker 2. Some people are loving this Bloodborne run and want to see me dive headfirst into the DLC. Some people like Marvel Rivals and want to see more of that and see me try new characters. And some people just like flying all over the world, relaxing in Flight Sim. When you have that many options pulling you in so many directions, it's impossible to figure out what to do and what to do more of.
So it seems like the best option is to choose the one that you think will work best and live with the consequences.
That's the problem, is I just don't know. I need feedback, right?
Okay. How many ways can we give feedback? I mean, come on.
So I'm not opposed to playing Path of Exile 2 again. I'm not. I found it fun. I actually thought the game was good. But I need people to show up. Oh, by the way, here's a new picture of Jasper Kitty. I added yesterday. I said, let's...
Whoa, squirrel!
Exile 2 again. I'm not. I found it fun. I actually thought the game was good. But I need people to show up. Oh, by the way, here's a new picture of Jasper Kitty. I added yesterday. I said, let's change the picture of Jasper Kitty that's been on there to a cute one. I think that one's very cute.
That was a good 20 minutes. Hey, Cat, I got to change the picture of Jasper. I'll be down at 20.
So I said, you know, if I'm going to play Path of Exile 2 again, I need people to show up, engage, meaning talk with me about the game, to have a good time, and support the streams.
Guys,
okay? So that's what I need. I'm not sure what else to say. That's kind of what I need to do. All right, so let's see what happens. I'm curious. I want your feedback. Should I play Path of Exile 2 again? And if I play it, should I play it this week?
Okay, why am I not at 1.5?
I have 3 more days. I have today, tomorrow, and Friday. Now, we already have today and tomorrow schedules laid out, but Friday is kind of an open day where I can play whatever I want. So
good point, Native Mamba. If I had the capabilities to do it quickly, I would show you the multiple times Philip would say, I can play any game I want to now. It's so great. This freedom you guys have given me is so awesome. I can pick up whatever game I want, and I still hit the goals. And the trolls, you guys are coping. You have to cope with that. You guys are felted. Cody Taylor in the house says, you're supposed to have a muscular chest and shoulders to properly pull off that Henley with it unbuttoned. Well, come on. He's working with what he's got. Come on. Mo Sislak says, he looks like a gay fencing instructor. Now I'm going to have to find a gay fencing instructor picture. Hold on. I'll look for that. Got to make sure I'm on the right website for that, though.
Let's talk about that, okay? Well, first off, let's talk about last night, because I want to talk about Bloodborne, okay? Well, however, let me do some shout-outs, because we got some contributions in here.
Oh, cool. These are
cool.
On. Hang on.
So I received a $1 tip. Where's the $1? Hold on. I got a $1.01 tip from Test. Seriously, it just says Test. That's it. So wherever you are, Test is successful. However, since you didn't give me your name, you just said Test, I'm going to say your name is Test.
Oh, like the wrestler. Please keep it coming, guys.
The first contribution of the day, Test.
Test was successful.
Very nice. Now, I've also received a $10 tip.
She sucks his dick.
There we go. I don't know
I
about
received a $10 tip. Someone says, you're willing... Oh, hold on. I got to put the animation. It's anonymous, so there's no name attached to this one.
I don't know about the sexual preferences of this gentleman, but there is a fencing instructor.
It's a $10 tip. You're willing to play games like Diablo 4, Path of Exile 2, etc., which you won't even do well on your streams. Hold on.
Oh, God, here we go.
Why won't you play Stellar Blade, which might do well if you play it? There's a good chance that the one game that you were adamant on not playing could be the one that will get you great support. All right. So, again, there's two factors involved in Stellar Blade. Okay, and by the way, for the record, I am playing Stellar Blade. I own Stellar Blade. It's installed on my PS5 Pro right now.
Yeah,
so,
but
I don't know
what's
what
the
you're
problem?
talking about. I am playing it. It's happening. It's just a matter of when. Okay, that's actually the question, is when will I play Stellar Blade? Because I have it. Okay.
Wow, is he going to do it? Is he going to say, I'll do it if you guys promise to support?
Now, there's 2 factors involved with Stellar Blade. Factor number 1, okay,
is?
I'm not interested in it. I outright told you guys this.
I am not interested in females, obviously. You guys know that.
It was coming out earlier this year. I said,
I'm famously asexual, so I don't care about it.
I've seen gameplay of it. I saw the previews of it. I saw the premise of it. There's nothing about this game that interests me.
Right.
Okay? It plays like a combination of Bayonetta mixed with like a FromSoft game.
Okay.
Right? It's kind of a similar deal. Very flashy combat combos, but there's a lot of countering, a lot of time stuff that's challenging or whatever.
Sounds cool to me.
It doesn't interest me. I don't like the premise of the story. I don't like the world design. I don't like the characters. I don't like the gameplay elements. If I don't like all of the factors of the game, why would I want to play the game? right? This is the equivalent of like saying, oh, why don't you
right.
play Madden? Well, let's see. I don't follow American sports like football. I don't usually play sports games. I don't like the elements of American football games.
What other? Oh, you follow? Just weird to specifically say American sports, isn't it? I don't follow American sports. Oh, you're watching cricket though. That's pretty cool. Good, big ups, Philip. Very very international style of you.
Football. Why don't you play Madden? Well, let's see. I don't follow American sports like football. I don't usually play sports games. I don't like the elements of American football games. So why would I play Madden? I know I'm not going to like it.
Uh-huh.
You see?
Okay,
so
gotcha.
That's factor number one, is that I already knew I wasn't going to like it. Okay? Factor number two is that there is an element of people who are asking for this game, and it's not everyone. I want to make this clear. All right?
So it's like every other game people request then. Some people are asking
Guys,
for it,
my
and some
sister's
aren't.
not being abused.
This is not everyone. These are the immature trollish group who basically the reason they want to see me play Stellar Blade is because in troll circles, they have circulated this very flawed notion over the last 3 to 5 years that I have been with my wife, Kat, that now
I think you've been with Kat longer than that, haven't ya? She moved in 2018, and it's scary that I know that and you don't.
am completely wife Kat.
Wait,
That
let me hear that
notion
again?
over the last 3 to 5 years that I have been with my wife, Kat.
2018 is when she moved in, so that's more than that, sir. But all right, go ahead.
That now I am completely shut off from any games with a female protagonist because for some reason, I don't know, I've become a eunuch. I don't want anything to do with any sexual content or sexualized content. That
Yes.
the woman, I find her massively offensive, right?
No, not massively offensive. You don't even want to look at them, and you pretend they're all disgusting. Any hint of emotion, sexuality, or emotion, that's what really is, right? It's not just sexual shit. It's also emotional content as well. But go ahead. Never forget, it wasn't just about the refrigerator, guys, the sexy fridge. Those hot robots that were just standing there, he was literally looking around to the walls, anywhere else, to not have those sexy robots on the stream as well. Don't forget that.
And of course, my trolls have made up a million fucking narratives about this. Oh, it's my wife. My wife dictates that I don't play any games with women
I don't promote that notion. Go ahead though.
in them anymore. Or, oh, Phil has become a prude and, you know, this and that. And listen, I get it, because here's the staunch contrast from earlier on in my YouTube existence to now. Early on, those first 5 to 6 years that I was a YouTuber from, 2008 through like 2014, and to some extent a couple years after that, I was trying to appease a teenage audience. I very well knew that the big audience on YouTube were teenagers.
Okay, that's when he was the realest motherfucker on the internet.
So if I acted in a way that appealed to teenagers, I would get more attention and more views.
Okay.
So
Yes.
I would literally, every single opportunity, bring up a sexual comment. I would say about the size of the woman's boobs, or tell her to take her shirt off, or talk about her ass, or, having sex, or something, something crude.
You would say when, for example, just one example off the top of my head, when someone was knocked out in a game, you'd say, quick, take her shirt off. Things like this, right? And you also said when someone in God of War had a ring in her hair, you said you could pull that during oral sex, and then you said
Sister's face
the
is
following.
beautiful.
That's fucking dope.
That's what was it. Okay, yeah, keep going, though. Just some examples.
Lewd and quite frankly offensive, but that was done for a reason, and people liked it. Okay? After having done that for like 6 years, people outright told me, Phil, you need to change for the better. This is all played out now. You've done it too long. It's not fun anymore.
This
It's not
definitely
funny.
happened.
It's actually boring and
My sister's
tired
face is
and
beautiful.
cringy. You have to change and mature. At some point, you have to
Who
evolve as a
said
content
this?
creator and as a person.
Who?
And so,
Who?
when I became a
Name
full-time
them.
streamer in 2017, 7.5 years ago, okay,
You're saying that's when you changed?
I said, oh, wait a minute. Since I'm a full-time streamer now and I have an interactive audience, I now don't have to fill dead air all the time. Because in reality, that's why I did it back then. I needed to have some kind of running commentary so that the videos weren't boring, So I would do that commentary to fill the dead air and to appease this immature audience of teenagers. Well, now I don't have an immature audience of teenagers anymore. They moved on. They're playing Fortnite. They're watching the new hot streamers. They're not watching Darkside Phil anymore. So I don't need to do this over-the-top immature commentary anymore. Instead, I could just relax with an audience, be social, have fun conversations. And typically, social fun conversations with a live audience don't involve talking about sexual content every 5 seconds. In fact, I find it quite embarrassing.
Here comes the extremism part of things.
If every 5 seconds on my stream we were talking about the size of a woman's breasts or how you'd like to motorboat them or tell her to take her top off, that's pretty gross, don't you think? Like, it's one thing if you're doing that commentary for yourself when you're playing a game and people are watching it after the fact, and it's another if you're actually talking to people live saying those kinds of gross fucking perverted things.
Yeah, this is extremism. You can also just not be afraid, right? You can also just be a normal human being when there's sexy women on the screen. And you can, it's okay to be a normal human being and say, wow, that's, I like her. It's pretty simple, right? I do it myself. Motorboat. Like, that's like so middle school. I want a motorboat. You know what I'm saying? That's telling they're using the word, I want a motorboat. Like, all right.
If you haven't noticed, I've definitely veered away from that kind of content, and I don't do that commentary anymore, correct? Now, for some odd reason, again, this is my detractor community, okay? Seem to think that this now means that I never, ever want to have any gameplay with any women in it, any association with women, anything that, it's just terrible, right? Even though there's absolutely no evidence that would say anything about that. When I play video games, I still interact with the female characters. I play games where females...
There is massive evidence, most recently, as... where was it? As someone said, he literally avoided all women in Baldur's Gate 3, and then was left with the last choice of fucking the bear dude. Because he avoided the women so hardcore.
My sister's face is beautiful.
Right? That's the levels. That is the levels he took to avoid all women in the game.
Leads, right? It's not like I said, oh, I've decided to not play the Tomb Raider trilogy. I'm not going to play Witcher 3 because you play a Ciri in half of it. Or, like, what are you talking about? Like, it just hasn't happened, okay? Yeah. It just hasn't. I play Call of Duty and I pick the avatars that are male and female. I don't care. I don't even know what avatar I have selected. I don't give a shit.
Whoa!
Like, what people are saying is fabricated. But what it is my detractors and trolls, they want to try to invade my private life and act like they know something about it when they know nothing.
That's not true. People are making observations about your own behavior. That's not invading. You can make observations about whoever the fuck you want in the public space. I have made a public observation. The Maximilian dude seems to have a happy family, and he looks to be enjoying what he does when he works. Am I invading his private life? Am I invading his circles? No. I think Justin Wong has fun playing fighting games on the internet and makes content, and he doesn't beg his audience. Am I invading his privacy with that? I've also seen this gentleman on the screen act like women are something that you can never, ever be commented on or interacted with in a video game in a sexual way or emotional way. I'm just making an observation.
People are saying is fabricated. But what it is my detractors and trolls, they want to try to invade my private life and act like they know something about it when they know nothing. So in their minds, they've actually formed this insane narrative. Phil is married now. Therefore, his marriage dictates his entire life. He can't have fun anymore.
No.
He can't do this kind of commentary.
No.
He can't play this kind of game simply because he's married. In reality, it has nothing to do with being married. It has to do with the fact that I'm in my 40s now. I'm in my 40s. I'm in my midlife now. And some people have a midlife crisis.
Yeah, you're in one.
I'm not having a midlife crisis. I've just realized I don't want to do the immature shit I used to do. It was actually tired and boring. I now agree with my critics from 2014 who used to say, dude, your commentary's terrible.
Okay, well, you're gonna agree. You're gonna agree with the commenters from 2024 as well in 10 more years. Just wait.
No, because I've gone back and watched it. I have a throwback channel called DSP Throwback, where all year we were going back and watching my old playthroughs, and I was cringing at them.
No,
Some of the
you were acting your
ridiculous and
ass off at them.
stupid shit that I said in the commentary back then. That back then everyone would say, "Oh, that was funny." Today it's like, "Oh my god,
you are acting at them.
Stupid. It's so bad. It's just like so forced and so immature and dumb and embarrassing. Quite frankly, that's the best word for it. It's embarrassing.
Okay.
Some of the things I said and did back then were quite embarrassing, and I don't want that to be my fucking legacy. The guy with the potty mouth who swore like a sailor, talking about nipples all day.
Too late. Now you just talk about shit and pretend you can't do anything with women in any video game, okay? It's pretty simple, right? Again, we're doing this extremism thing. You don't have to go back to those days, but you could also act like a normal human being does when they see women on the screen. And it's just it's not even a thing to think about, honestly, with most human beings. Oh, there's a girl on the screen. Cool. Oh, here's a romance side quest. Do I want to do that? Well, maybe, maybe not. That's it.
Okay? So, yeah, with Stellar Blade, the main character is an over-sexualized female based on a Korean model. Literally, the game designer outright said, "I did this on purpose so that the game would get more attention and sell more." He outright admitted it in interviews. That's why we did it. And while this game was out, and you know, just coming out, I challenged my audience and said, "Listen, everything I've seen about the game, I don't think I'm going to like it. But I'm going to challenge you all with a question. If Stellar Blade was exactly the same game, but instead of having that main character, what's her name, Eve? Instead of her being the main character, imagine if Eve was male and was just like a guy with like an athletic man. And he was doing all the same shit, right? But none of the sexualized motions or content like they made her do. Instead, it was just a guy beating people up and beating up robots and stuff. Would you care about Stellar Blade as much?
Hold on, I'm trying to find another picture.
I have not had a single person actually give me a legitimate response to that question, because you know the answer. The game was designed around the protagonist. If the protagonist was not a sexualized female,
what's the difference?
The game would not have been nearly as popular as it was. Okay? It's just a fact. Now, you don't have to be embarrassed at that fact. A lot of people like sexualized women in their games, and that's okay. I'm 42 years old. It doesn't do anything for me. Get it? It doesn't do it for me anymore. Maybe if I was in my 20s and I was single, I would get a hard-on for Eve, and I would be like, "Oh, Stellar Blade." It doesn't do it for me. All right? I'm older. I'm more mature. I'm happily married. That's the last fucking thing I think about in my head when I'm about to play a video game is, ooh.
The soundtrack and gameplay are cool. It's... okay, yeah.
The protagonist has big boobies. I just don't think like that. Okay? My head's wired differently than a lot of people.
Okay, wired differently, which is exactly why we're having this conversation right now, because it is wired differently than most people. It's wired so much so that you be a weirdo when there's girls on the screen. That's what is wired differently. Yeah, it is definitely wired differently. I'll tell you that. It is wired differently.
That's okay. But I keep asking you, all year I've asked you, and people still won't do it. They won't respect the fact that if I think differently than you, that you should respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, oh, God. Kick chat is all... impotent Phil. Phil can't get it up anymore. It's a lot about Phil not being able to get it up, honestly, in the kick chat right now.
Understand why you can't understand that we can agree to disagree. You can love Stellar Blade and love everything about it. The combat, the graphics, the story, the over-sexualized protagonist. You can love all of it, and that's okay. But then you should also respect the fact that I don't like it and I'm not interested in it. Okay? Get it? Highest Darkness says, why does Stellar Blade get hate but not Nier? First of all, you said, why does it get hate? It doesn't get hate. I'm not hating on it. I'm telling you I don't like it. Because I say I don't like something doesn't mean it's bad. It just means I'm not interested in it. Okay? I don't like sports. I haven't followed sports in a million years. It doesn't mean sports are bad. It just means
I hate sports and I don't care who knows.
I'm not into them. And you should respect that. I'm not into every single fucking thing. I can't be. I'm one man. You understand? Like, I'm already into a million other games and things, genres. I can't be into every possible thing. Now, when you say Nier at first also didn't appeal to me, to be frank. When I played Nier Automata, you guys had to really convince me to play it. Okay? Why did I end up liking Nier Automata? It had nothing to do with the combat. It had nothing to do with the over-sexualized protagonist androids.
So why
It had
don't
to
you
do with
just
the story?
So why don't you just give Stellar Blade a chance, and you
sister's
might
face
find
is
that same thing? You know what I mean? It's pretty simple. Infinite Abysmal says, is he admitting that he can't get hard anymore? What? What is this repression? He's just taking this moral grandstanding of him being a mature adult, which is just weird. That's how he's going to say that he doesn't... It's not what you guys think. I'm mature. Right. And Intrusive Style Popcard says, Phil is literally the guy who said he can't do that stuff because he's happily married. He's the one who said that. That is why that narrative that the crazy trolls invented that were very intrusive came up with.
Eat a lunch meat sandwich.
Ooh, VLX says Judge Frollo was better than this. Judge Frollo, that's a hype song, dude. Good shout there.
The story hooked me. The story was like so fourth wall breaking, interesting, multiple plot lines upon plot lines. It was like a layer cake. Each layer you got down, it was a different flavor and something more interesting with a twist or whatever.
Ooh,
the more that
layer
you played.
cake.
Okay? How many people who played Stellar Blade are saying, man, I'm so happy I played Stellar Blade because it has a great story?
There's many other reasons you can like a game, and it clearly means other people must like the gameplay. There's a lot of fucking games that just have hot girls, guys. Dating sims exist, and they do get sales just based on those fucking hot girls, but they don't sell as much as Stellar Blade does, so there must be something more to it. You know what I mean?
Zero. I haven't heard a single person all year say that.
Okay, zero.
Not
That's
a
why
single person. In fact, I've heard criticism saying the story actually isn't good.
Okay.
It's everything else. It's the graphics and the visuals and the combat and the flashiness and yes, the hot protagonist. That's why Stellar Blade is good, not the story. Okay?
Okay. Well,
So,
I
yeah.
hate to say it, this is not helping your case in what the trolls, the intrusive trolls, are thinking about. You know what I mean? It's not really helping your case here, brother.
That's my point. With Nier, my favorite part about Nier is the story. All right? Now, to be honest, Nier Automata is great. I played, what was the other one I played? Nier Replicant. That was just okay. That's the prequel. That's like the backstory. I thought it was all right. Definitely Nier Automata was great, you know? So if they make a new Nier game, which they are, right? I've heard they're making another one that's supposed to be even in the future from Nier Automata. If it's the sequel to that, I'm down for that. I want to play the sequel to Nier Automata, but it's going to be because of the story. Yes, gameplay elements as well or whatever, but it's not because of the protagonist. Again, people get these misconceptions. Here's what you need to do. Unplug from the bullshit.
Okay.
Listen to me. I tell it like it is. Don't hate Stellar Blade. If you like it, you have the right to. If that's your kind of game, if that's what floats your boat, if that's your cup of tea, good on you. Enjoy it, but respect my ability to also not be interested in it. Okay? If you can do that, great. But that's the problem. A lot of people aren't. So all year, he won't play Stellar Blade. He won't play Stellar Blade. He won't play Stellar Blade.
Yeah?
He won't play Stellar Blade. So then I said, fine, I'll play it. Let's hit a goal. 276 straight streams of hitting the goals, and I'll play Stellar Blade. And everyone cringed and said, oh, you see, he doesn't want to play it. Hey, we hit 96.
That's not me. That's him. Or it's Raw Phil. Oh, people said uh-oh, so maybe it's him. Oh, that's when he went down for a second. Good thing to see the internet's working well. All right, we'll let him take his time here. Logan K in the house says, if talking about sex every 5 minutes is inappropriate, why did he have to have his arm twisted to ban Derek? This is lip service for his dysfunction, both in sexual dysfunction and mental dysfunction, because there's a lot of dysfunctions going on.
He doesn't want to play it. Hey, we hit 96.
We're back. Oh, no. Raw Phil's trying to get it back. I'm fast forwarding. Looks like he was gone for a bit. Coming back. He showed them. Me and my family are being attacked. Did Jasper chew the wires?
Then it came back.
Okay,
so
we're
FYI,
back.
everyone who's coming back right now, there's no way that was a DDoS. If it was a DDoS, the whole modem would have went down.
Yeah.
And then would have had to cycle back up, and it didn't. It just went and then came back. Oh, look. It was a blip in the internet. 100% there was a blip in the internet because my lights have desynced.
Honestly, if your lights desync that fucking much, it's not worth it, man.
Yep. That's what happens. These lights are synced via the internet. So if the internet blips, the lights will desync, and you saw what happened? Oh. All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to suspend the recording. I'm going to try to sync everything back up, and then we'll continue.
Oh, my God. It's not worth it.
Yeah. I wonder. Hold on a second, guys.
Wow. Let me sync everything back up, guys. Hang on.
Yep. Everything desynced.
Joe
Because
G,
the
you were
internet had a
joking.
blip,
You're wrong.
All of my devices
Joe G thought he was saying a joke here. Let's watch him reset the lights for 20 minutes. That's not a joke.
desynced. The only ones that are going to work are the ones that are plugged directly in. But like this light, I can't turn on and off anymore. The lights are now screwed up.
Not even a joke. Oh, man.
This internet, man.
We do have skip juice,
I don't know
though,
what's been
don't
going
worry.
on with my internet this week. I've had the internet messed up all week. It's been going on and off, right? It really has been. So having a lot of problems. All right. Well, I know the lights are going crazy now. They're doing a crazy rainbow. So
Oh,
now I
God,
have
we
to
can't
try
have
to
that.
resync the lights. So give me a second here to try to reconnect to everything. And then we'll see if we can get everything fixed again, okay? All right, so I have to walk over to the desktop.
Hang on, guys. Be right back. Mr. Gorehow in the house says, how can I be asexual when I'm a married man? And that's a part of the reason why he maybe thought he wanted to get married, because it does appear to be normal to be married, right?
Let's see.
But, oh, he's bitching in the background. Hold on. Anyways, this is fun. BR Joe in the house says, he looked incredibly sad in full adult mode. He did. It did. That's a look into the future, because we'll be wearing glasses all the time soon. We can't see nearsighted. We can't see farsighted. We can't see any-sighted. Jay Wusso says, someone issue a silver alert in Renton, please. Silver alert. Copeside Phil says, he's just so insecure about every single thing. And we're getting it again, Copeside Phil. I know that was earlier, but you see, people questioning his sexuality also sent him on a 20-minute rant about how it's not about his sexuality. But you know what that means. Note said, I was listening in the background, thought I had started the stream over. Nope, that was just him recanting the same tale. Notes, big ups. Lado says, also, after working all day, I'm sure we want to come to stream and do more work, which as a business is your job to do. Big ups, Lado. Correct. I'm not paused, by the way. I'm just reading contributions here as we wait for him to come back. Oh, he's bitching.
The frame too. The frame desync too, and now that's all messed up too. See? The settings are all wrong. Oh my god. How annoying, man. You see? The settings.
There is that topography I was talking about, guys. Look at that topography. Look at that topography right there. This is rare to see that level of engorgement in this season, honestly. It's usually only in mating season. But yeah, that's a good thing for the point.
You're all wrong. Oh my god. How annoying, man.
Copeside Phil says, just tell me what to do to get your money. And that's what we started the stream with today. Absolutely. I don't give a shit. Just tell me what to do. Talby says, imagine gathering a group of 200 to 400 people together and expect consensus, especially when half of those people are trolls. And now with Kick Chat, it's like 80-20. And we need to get consensus. And if there is no consensus, I'm pissed. Big ups, Talby. Donkey Kong says, TLDR, just give me money. And that's basically every pre-stream, though, isn't it? Big ups, Donkey Kong. We are not paused, as you can see from the Devoom. Papa Polecat says, he keeps bringing up Pillars of Eternity 2. I think he bought it by mistake, thinking it was Pillars of Eternity 2. Also, I can play whatever game I want. That was amazing. I need to pull that clip up. Because remember when we said that not so long ago? I can play whatever game I want, crushing the trolls, felting my trolls, do whatever we want. Matt Ice says, test. If you want to put me on the leaderboard, just put in Puffy Gorilla Nips, dude. Puffy Gorilla Nipple. I'm not writing that. I'll do a PGN. Big ups, Matt Ice. Matt Ice again says, also he says Stellar Blade gameplay doesn't interest him, yet he'll play Bloodborne. Craig, can you chime in? I think he can. Let me see. Craig, can you chime in on this? What are your thoughts on this? Why he can play Bloodborne but not Stellar Blade? Let's see. Craig, where are you? Right here.
Make it make sense.
Big ups, Mad Ice.
Oh, okay. What a pain.
Some Gator says, maybe we are looking at this wrong. This shirt is his lingerie for his wife to enjoy. Drink it in, ladies. This is off the market. Live disappointed.
No.
Oh, some Gator with a different take. You are loving this, ladies.
Do you see how
We're
annoying
back.
all this shit is now?
No,
Let me
it's
start
not.
recording again.
Whose fault is that?
You have done that yourself.
Okay, so I got everything working again, but do you see how annoying everything is now? When everything is linked to wireless, because it all is. My lighting, this light, everything is linked to it. This frame, when everything is linked to wireless internet, if there's a blip in the internet, you lose connection to everything, and then you got to sit here for 5 minutes reconnecting everything to get it to work, and it is frustrating. I'm trying to put on a live show, and the show drops for a second, big deal, but then it comes back and everything's wrong. You know? In this case, it wasn't the wireless router. It was my internet dropped and came back. So all the internet dropped in the house, both lines. I have 2 lines, and then came right back. My internet's been having issues this last week, a lot, like big issues with this internet. I don't know what's going on. Yesterday, I went to turn the stream on.
Good thing you brought a new router then, too, huh? That really took care of it, didn't you?
And the internet completely dropped for 5 minutes and then came back. In this case, we had a tiny drop and then it came back. So I don't know what's going on. They definitely have to fix this.
Yeah, they'll get on it. Yep. Take a screwdriver
If it keeps happening, I'm going to have to report it to them and say something's going on, you know. But I don't know. Pretty messed up. Anyway.
Oh, yes. There's something wrong, Mr. Burdell? We'll take care of it right away. You are our most important customer.
Pretty frustrating.
We'll give you the extra special treatment, sir. Yes.
So anyway, you know, with Stellar Blade,
Oh, back to this. God damn it.
it's that simple, right?
No.
It's very
Nothing you said was simple. So you can't say it's that simple.
pretty much that simple.
Right. Thank you. For
Stellar
reopening
Blade's a
your
game I'm not
membership. I
interested
appreciate
in. I know I'm probably not going to enjoy. But if people want it, I'll give them what they want. But it's got to be, hey, support me then. Give me a break. Let's get some great support. It'll be the big end goal of me getting support over time. Now, I'm guaranteed to play it. I own the game. It's installed on my PS5 Pro. It's just a matter of when. If you want to see me play Stellar Blade for whatever reason, maybe you really like Stellar Blade and you want to see me play it. You think it'll be a good playthrough. Maybe you think Stellar Blade will torture me and end up being the most painful playthrough I've ever done.
Why?
Whatever your reason is.
Why would that happen? Because there's hot girls? Why would that be the case in any situation?
You have incentive to get us there by supporting the streams. That's how it works.
Yep.
All right? So that's why. It's very simple. It's not, not rocket science. It's not freaking out about it. It doesn't make sense. It's that, hey, support, get what you want. Goes hand in hand. This is both my hobby as well as my job. You guys tell me play stuff you want to play.
Sure, let me spend an entire month funding this goal. Sounds good. Great.
Okay, I'll do that. Let's do it. I'll play stuff I want to play. And then I play it, and then people are like, oh, you see, we don't like that. Wait, what? I want to play Bloodborne last night. No, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have played Bloodborne. Why not? I wanted to play it. No, but you said you were going to play Marvel Rivals. Yeah, but I had a craving for Bloodborne, so I switched the schedule. How dare you?
One person said this. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No one said, how dare you, by the way.
Whatever you say. So, at this point, I don't think it matters what I do. There's always going to be people who are happy with it and people who are upset no matter what I do. So, that's the deal. Okay? I'm not interested in Stellar Blade. If you want Stellar Blade, support the streams. We'll play Stellar Blade. We are. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when.
Uh-huh.
The quicker that we get the support, the quicker that we get Stellar Blade. That simple. Okay?
Sound good?
What a dumb
Now,
bitch.
Friendly Gremlin.
Sounds bad to me. Oh, the friendly gremlin. Not the lucky gremlin, the friendly gremlin. This is definitely not a LARPer. Go ahead.
Now, the Friendly Gremlin tipped $1
Uh-huh.
saying, well, I don't care to watch you play a game you aren't going to like, so I don't really have incentive for you to hit the 100 milestone. That's fine. That's why it's more than just that.
Oh.
That's why
Don't you enjoy seeing me eat food?
we're not just doing, Stellar Blade is the one goal, right? We have multiple tiered goals. First of all, every 10 goals that we hit, we're going to do a DSP Tries It, which is something that you guys have very much enjoyed.
Oh my God,
over the last
yes.
2 months that I've been doing it, right? We did a wide variety of different kinds of food and stuff. from different places, whether it's just...
How come it's weird, right? He can choose that you like the food eating, but he can't choose that you like games, right? So he is choosing and making the decision. You guys love when I eat food, but we can't, for the games, it's the opposite. It's interesting. He can't just choose that, but we can choose the food.
common fast food or more local places like Katsu Burger or that Japanese place that I tried, they've done well. They've actually been my most viewed videos on the DSP Reacts channel over all the other content I put up on that channel. They've done great. So I know people like them and want more.
Let's
also,
check on that real
there's
quick.
going to be milestone rewards during the way to 100. For example, I said when we hit 50, we're going to do a special celebratory event. We could do one of two ideas that we came up with. The first is a day-long marathon that's themed. So it could be, I don't know, Phil plays retro games. Phil does challenge runs. Someone came up with Phil plays the Five Nights at Freddy's games, which he does.
1,500 views. Yeah, it's getting more views than the DSP Reacts did because that got 200 views. Well, these things are popping off, dude. Definitely worth it. People are saying they really enjoy this. Absolutely. Definitely.
Challenge runs. Someone came up with Phil plays the Five Nights at Freddy's.
And even that, okay, sorry, last one. That's not true either then. Look, DSP tries it. Katsu Burger, Katsu Curry. Can't get 1,000 views on that. That's a month ago. Oh, definitely. People are showing you they love this. People are definitely showing you that they want more of this, and they're really enjoying this. Absolutely true.
Freddy's games, which he doesn't like, but he just plays a bunch of them back to back to experience the franchise. Maybe my opinion of Five Nights at Freddy's would change.
I bet they
if
do.
I played them in a setting where I played 3 or 4 of them in a row, or maybe more, right? And really experienced them, right? Because I've never done that. Maybe it could be a rage-inducing marathon where you choose challenging hard games. Because on PC, there's zillions of them. There's a difference between me doing that on console and me doing this on PC. There's a lot of those games on PC, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, there you go. That's awesome. That's a great event, a special marathon that we could do together as a reward. Or we could bring back the idea of viewer's choice. I haven't done viewer's choice in a long time. But what we could do is you guys nominate and vote on a particular game. And maybe we commit to say, okay, I'll do 3 streams of it. And if I like it, I'll continue it as a playthrough. If I don't, there's no commitment. But at least I'd have to play 3 streams of it, of a game that normally I wouldn't play, you know, and to try out. Okay? So we have tiered rewards. Every 10, DSP tries it. At 50, an awesome milestone reward of either...
No, it's not really tiered rewards, by the way. It seems like stretch goals for a number if we hit. But I don't know. It's stupid to nitpick that kind of shit.
the return of viewer's choice or a fun marathon. At 100, which will eventually happen, I play Stellar Blade. Okay? And the funny part about all this is...
Okay, finally we get to the funny part. We'll get to the entertainment part.
Everyone liked this idea the other day and agreed. They said, wow, this is good. You know?
No one can agree or disagree with anything you say, because if people disagree, you ban them. How can you say this? You just say whatever you want and then just assume everyone likes it or everyone hates it. It's all comes up with what he makes up. Yeah, one person says I like it in the chat, and that's enough.
This is good. Now there's no streak anymore.
You made that up.
That's fine. That's good. Now it doesn't have to be every stream Phil hits it and we get nothing if the streak ends. That's great. Right? But here's the thing. People want instant gratification. You can't have it. Sorry.
The only person that wants instant gratification is you. And when you don't get that, you cry like a baby for hours and stay overtime for hours.
That's not reality. Reality is not instant gratification. In reality, when you snap your fingers like this, you don't just get everything you want. Okay? Sorry. Maybe some people think that. That's not true. Okay? It's called earning things over time. Right? Just like real life, you earn things over time. So let's do it.
Earn things over time.
Together. Let's enjoy the new games that are out. Let's have good streams. Let's have some fun. Support what you like. You don't have to support if you don't. Or maybe you care about these end goals. Support to get them. Okay? If you don't, well then don't.
Wow.
If you like what I'm doing, support the content I'm doing today. If you don't like what I'm doing, come back and support something that you enjoy. I'm doing a million things. So some of those things you're going to like, right? But that's the thing. Everyone just, well, I don't get it. All I want to do is I want you to play Stellar Blade immediately right now and drop absolutely everything you're doing, despite the fact that you've said a million times you don't want to play it and don't like it.
One person suggested this, and it's very easy to ignore single things people say, right?
No,
Ever tried it?
no, you can't have that. Sorry.
Sorry, pay money.
No, that's not going to happen. That's not reality. That's not life. Sorry. You know, that's just, that's it. I don't care.
Thank you, DoorDash Premium Owner, as Wesley H. just said. So he won $7,500 for a viewer choice playthrough of 3 streams. $2,500 per stream of that game. Instant gratification lecture from a DoorDash beggar. Someone with DoorDash Premium is telling us that you guys want instant gratification. Lyrical Thesis says, supporting something I enjoy. Thank you, Lyrical Thesis. We're getting ever closer to that viewer's choice goal of whatever the fuck.
You know, I want to do a variety of content. I don't care about this game at all. If you want to see me play it, great, I'll play it. But we got to get to that point. Not, I just do it right now. Because here's what will happen. You ready? Here's the truth. I'll play Stellar Blade, and
why start now?
the first stream that I play it, it'll have hype behind it, and everyone will be interested. And then after that, no one will care. No one will care. After stream 1, when you realize I'm not averted, or I don't have a strong aversion to a sexualized character, that's why I didn't want to play it.
Clearly you do, and it would be fun to see you squirm when she does hot stuff on the screen. Go ahead.
When you realize there's nothing to this playthrough at all, it's just fluff. Oh.
You were coming up to a conclusion that you don't know is true or not. Go ahead.
So what was all the hype for? Nothing. There was none. There should never have been. But that's the point I've been making all along. But people don't listen. Again, they don't respect my opinion. They don't respect what I like and what I don't like. Instead, well, if he doesn't like it, we got to make him do it. Okay.
This is
whatever
wild,
you say.
Man.
But it's just like everything. You know, it's like everything. These people who act like this and demand things don't know what they're talking about. You know?
It's
so that's
wild
the thing.
to let one person in your chat say they demand things. A single person in my chat demand things, and we get derailed this fucking long. And Big Guy says, if there's no hype, what's the point of making it a goal? Good fucking point. But there's no hype behind it, guys. Scott B says, during Dragon's Dogma 2, there was a woman interested in his character, and he started playing with his wedding ring. Oh, I gotta find that. I'm gonna screenshot that because I want to find that. That'd be hype to play tomorrow if I find it. Green of the Green says, he literally avoided all the hot women in Baldur's Gate 3 and fucked a bear. That is very strange. And that's why it's a thing. That's why this whole thing is a thing. Again, it's one of those things that he says detractors make up, right? Detractors make up all the shit that later down the line he admits is true, right? So one day, just saying, if there ever was a situation where they break up and Cat's not there, we might hear someday about how, yeah, Cat didn't really like when I played, women in games. That's a possibility that happens. I'm just saying. Because we always get the real story eventually. But I really think, honestly, it's just he's asexual and doesn't want to risk pissing her off, kind of, because he wants to be a big adult husband that doesn't do that without realizing that is the abnormal thing, right?
Talking about, So that's the thing. Will the 100 goal hit reward change before hitting it? Are we committed to Stellar Blade? I told you we're committed. This is what people claim to have wanted, right? This is what people have claimed to have wanted for ages. We want it. We want Stellar Blade. Then you can have it. I even reduced it. It was going to be 276, and now it's 100. Yeah, I took 176 streams.
That's really the sum of it right there. I think that sums it up, I should say. I think he's just an immature, emotionally stunted person. And yes, and when you don't have friends for much longer than 16 years. I was going to say 16 years, but when you don't have friends in your life forever, right? You can't come out normal. Similar to when if you get famous too young, you can't come out normal. I think this is the case too. If you don't have friends for your whole adult life, it's impossible to be normal, right? And that's it, right? We're seeing the results of that. Never leaving your house and no friends.
Sister's face is beautiful.
It's not rocket science.
It's off of the goal. Okay? Yes, Jade. We're playing Marvel Rivals today, which we're going to get to eventually. We would have gotten.
Hey, you. Thank you for play this today. Lunin Strong. Okay, Philip did a better job translating on this one. He did not say what's up, though. I think what's up, the 4 might be too tough for what's up, but there we go. Jade saying, it's just a gameplay stream, or what the fuck are we talking about?
I went to it earlier if the internet didn't go down. I had to reconnect everything. All right. So anyway, last night I was playing Bloodborne. I wanted to play Bloodborne, and I played it, and sadly we found out I made a mistake, which I didn't realize. Basically, in this.
Ooh, we need some wild cards. That's a good idea. What's some wild cards we can add? We'll see. Let's give it a week, though. Like, if we hit it once a week, that's kind of hype, right? But if, I don't want to ruin our temple runs. You know what I mean? I want it to be hype when we hit it. But if 4 is too tough, then we might change it.
This run, there's no way for me to get 3 umbilical cord pieces. So because of that, I can't fight the moon presence. Now, I didn't know the ways to get them. So because of that run, there's no way for me to get 3 umbilical cord pieces.
Okay.
So because of that, I can't fight the moon presence. Now, I didn't
That's a wild statement out of context.
know the ways to get the umbilical cord. I think my first run, I had stumbled upon it by complete chance. Basically, to get the third one, like the first one you get by just going to the Hunter's Dream, the real one. It's not the Hunter's Dream, it's like the Hunter's, whatever it's called, Hunter's Lodge, the abandoned one. You find it. The second one, you get after you kill Murgo's wet nurse, which is just to get it, for beating the boss. The third one, there's 2 ways to get it. You either have to talk to this prostitute in the street behind a door multiple times early on in the game, then you drink her.
See, that right there is what people are talking about. It says prostitute even weirdly. Watch.
In the street behind a door multiple times early on in the game, then you drink her blood. Street behind a door. 2 ways to get it. You either have to talk to this prostitute.
See, that's it right there. That's it right there. That's why we're here. Prostitute, This just being weird about a sexual professional, I should say.
In the street behind a door multiple times early on in the game, then you drink her blood, and then later on in the game she has a baby after I guess you kill Rom and the world changes. She has a baby, and then you end up getting the umbilical cord. That's disgusting, but that's how you get it. Or the other thing is you have to kill Iosefka in the clinic after Rom. So you have to kill Rom first, then go there, and then kill her. And if you do that, you get the umbilical cord. So it's really disturbing. In either case, you get it from like a pregnant woman, I guess. Really disturbing stuff.
See? Where else would you get an umbilical cord, brother? You think they're just lying around? We can't DoorDash those things exactly.
So then you would have the 3. So I can't get it. That sucks. It means I can't fight Moon Presence this run. But I basically got through the whole end of the game. I mean, yeah, it was very difficult with the stupid brain enemies. They're the hardest in the game. Very frustrating. But we got past them, and we did all the stuff, and we got to the end. I whooped Murgo's wet nurse's ass. Like, I don't remember it being that easy. I swear there was a 3rd phase it didn't ever do.
I'll stop. I promise. He didn't want to say ass here because she's a woman, right? I whooped her. I guess I got to say it now. Ass. This weirdness about sexuality with women is why people say this shit. Listen up.
Ass. Like, I don't remember it being that. I whooped Murgo's wet nurse's ass. Like, I don't remember it being that easy. I swear there was a 3rd phase it didn't ever do. Doesn't Murgo's wet nurse, isn't it supposed to obscure the entire arena so you can't see, and then it has clones of itself coming at you, and you have to survive the onslaught? It never did that. It basically just kept walking forward and doing a couple slash attacks, and I would just dodge behind it, hit it 2-3 times, and I did that like 10 times, and I killed it. I don't even know what happened. It just seemed like piss easy. So,
piss easy.
Anyway, after that, I started the DLC. What's it called? Old Hunters or whatever. And we got really far in it. We actually tore through it and got to the very first shortcut checkpoint, which is really far in to get to it. But we got it done, so now next time we can start in the Blood River, continue on. I remember after the Blood River, you fight Ludwig. So we're getting there. We're going to fight Ludwig soon.
Shoutouts Ludwig.
Which was the big challenging boss that whooped my ass in my first run of Bloodborne in 2015. So
that made Ludwig World Order create his channel name, Ludwig World Order, based on that first fight with Ludwig.
Rematch is coming, okay? Really? Cap Kirby says it's a timed ability. If you take too long, she does that move. Otherwise, it's an easy win. Seriously? Oh. I didn't know that. So because I went head first, not afraid, and attacked a lot, I won before she ever got to the hard phase. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
That's interesting. Good point.
Okay, so anyway, so we had fun last night. Now, did we hit the goal? No. But we still got good support. I want to say by the end of the night, we had like $80. That's good for me. That was a good stream. You know what it is? My detractors are so dumb. They then make video. Oh,
Here we go, boys. Now let's talk more about the trolls. This is just a troll podcast now. Just speaking right directly, it's just made for us, you know? Here we go.
it was a good stream. You know what it is? My detractors are so dumb. They then make video.
Here comes the cope. The great era of cope has begun.
Oh, Phil didn't hit his goal, and it was a big wage quit. What are you talking about? Wage quit?
You stayed 45 minutes late to try to hit the goal after you said, guys, I have to leave. Stop withholding. That's what makes it funny for us. Honestly, though, thanks for the content. We all enjoyed it today, and we continue to enjoy it.
Played the entire stream. I even went a little late because I wanted to get to that checkpoint. How is it a wage quit? Do you even know what that means? No, you don't. You're a dunce. It's another one of your stupid memes that you circle jerk each other around, repeating en masse with this groupthink mentality like a cult. It doesn't mean anything.
Right, so I think if there's anyone that knows what it means, it would be the people that created the phrase, right, sir? Do you even know what that means? Well, we created it, so I'm pretty sure like we could kind of guess what it means. You know what I mean?
There was no wage quit. I played extra late to get to the checkpoint. And I had fun. I absolutely loved playing it last night. As much as I died and everything.
Like that.
It's fun. You know, I fall off a ledge or I fuck up and then I do. You blew it! And it's funny. Like, I had a good time with it. Yeah.
Oh, God. Worst. Okay, that is worse than Rich's soundboard use there. Holy shit, man. That was worth it?
Ledge or I fuck up and then I do. You blew it! And it's funny. Like, I had a good time with it. You know, I was like, oh, this is a good, you know, good stuff.
Oh, man, nailed it.
So now, next time, we're going to be going through Old Hunters DLC. And if I remember, after Ludwig, you get to the second half, which is where you get to, like, the seaside town. That's really challenging. So the hardest stuff is coming. You know, Orphan, I wonder how long it'll take me to beat Orphan this time. Anyway, that was yesterday. Okay, so one stream we did hit the goal, and so we added one to the total. The second stream we did not, but it was still solid support. No complaints. Okay? Today, we're doing Marvel Rivals again. I wanted to do it as the day stream because I realized if I do it as night stream, I wouldn't really be able to play too many characters. If I do it as a daytime stream, I can at least try like 3 new fighters and play each for around an hour. So that's why I wanted to do it as the day stream today to give it more time. So today, who we'll be using? I don't know. We'll see. You know, I know that Jade keeps asking for characters such as Storm and Luna Snow. Maybe we'll try.
Jade's asking for the hot characters. Big up, Jade.
One of them. Maybe we'll do some other characters. I don't know. I feel like I want to try the characters that weren't in the beta. So maybe Wolverine today, perhaps, or something like that. I don't know.
No, get fucked, yeah. Of course. Of course I'm playing Luna Snow. What's wrong with you? I'm going to play Wolverine. Wolverine.
So maybe Wolverine today, perhaps. I feel like I want. Maybe we'll try one of them. Maybe we'll do some other characters. I don't know. I feel like I want to try the characters that weren't in the beta. So maybe Wolverine today, perhaps, or something like.
What a coincidence. We're not playing Hot Luna Snow. We're playing Wolverine. Definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. But we shall see. Okay, and then tonight on the late stream, we're going to continue on with Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So what we're going to do is try to focus on the story tonight, because last stream I got hooked searching and looking for side content. I feel like I should do the main story now, because, like, for example, one of the things you got to do is get a camera and take pictures. And I know for a fact I found out there's a side quest where you take pictures of cats on the rooftops, and I already found one, but I couldn't take a picture of it because I didn't have the camera because I was doing side content and never unlocked it. So tonight we're going to have a nice relaxing indie stream and see how it goes and go from there.
We'll see
so
how
we're doing
relaxing
tonight
it
at
is.
6:15 p.m. for indie. Now tomorrow we're gonna go back to Stalker. Stalker will be the day stream tomorrow. Last time I finished the stream killing that crazy telekinetic mutation thing that glitches the game and breaks your weapon, which is really dumb. Luckily I didn't do that. I rolled grenades at it till it died, so I got it done that way. So we'll continue from there. And tomorrow night is DS Politics. And this week we got 3 major stories that I'll be covering. Stories will include the following topics. Ready?
Let me quick pull real quick.
The change
Roman Reigns
of power in Syria and the overthrowing of the Assad regime, and now what's going on over there, because a bunch of interesting stuff is happening with Assad taking refuge in Russia, and Israel is now attacking Syria out of nowhere.
It's so funny to hear him talk about this shit when 5 minutes ago we're talking about the pros and cons of playing a hot girl in Stellar Blade. Now we're talking about Syria. Huge news, okay? The Assad regime have been overtaken.
We're also going to talk about the Daniel Penny story.
Oh, Penny.
Where basically you know, there was this altercation in a New York subway where a guy choked out someone who was basically threatening to attack other people. The guy ended up dying, and then they tried him for murder. And basically, it ended this week. And it was crazy because both sides are going crazy for this. One side who feel like he's innocent, the other side feels like he's guilty, and everyone's at each other's throats.
Can't wait to hear your very nuanced take on that.
So that'll be interesting. And then...
Where do you think Philip is going to go on that? Fence it, guilty or innocent, I wonder.
We're going to talk about, finally, the story that people have been asking me to cover for 2 weeks, but now we finally actually have real news about it. The person who murdered the CEO of United Healthcare.
Yeah, I'm sure it's Fence
and who he is and his story. Because this is a very interesting story of who this person actually ended up being. Not anything like what people thought. Okay? And then lastly, there's the sale of...
okay. Any stories about donation banks?
InfoWars. I couldn't find it. InfoWars and its potential sale so that basically there's enough money to pay the Sandy Hook victims who sued Alex Jones. But then the sale got halted. And now no one knows what's going to happen. So that's 4 big stories to talk about.
Blow the roof off!
In regards to that. And then there's more. Like, I'm going to check tonight. I'm going to check to see people who are members on DSP Reacts. I'm going to check their posts and their stories. I'm going to select some of those to be more stories for the show. So, pretty chunky show. I feel like each topic is going to take a while to talk about. There's not going to...
We'll talk about Stellar Blade too much. He said chunky.
Be like, oh, this will be a quick one. Each topic's going to have a lot to say.
Very chunky. Because Matt Ice, who says, Maximilian Dude plays games with sexy woman and he's married. He's not eye-darting around his streaming room and acting like a prude. Huh? What? See, Maximilian Dude has one of those things, the magical things called friends. And I think that's why he became a normal human being for the most part, from what I've seen online. I don't know anything about him personally. Oh, he's behind the chat right now. Big ups. That is not planned. Keel says he's mature now and would never make a slave joke. Oh, obviously not. Those jokes for kids. Those jokes for teenagers. We're not doing that anymore.
So, that will be an interesting politics show tomorrow night exclusively on Kick. And then I'll make clips that I will release over the course of the week on the DSP Reacts channel. And then Friday...
Oh, why are we doing this?
Is up in the air. Friday, we can do whatever. On Friday, Talker. I'm completely uncertain of what we should do. What do you guys think? I don't know, but we have 1 day left to figure out.
Don't look at Kick Chat. They're just making fun of you.
Okay, I'm nothing. Is a guy who over the years, I don't. And all I've heard over the years is nothing about Mr. Medicare at all. Okay, I don't. And all I've heard over the years is that this is a guy who over the years insulted me. Said bad things about me.
Well, that's everyone on the internet, to be fair, but go ahead.
But now the more I hear about him, you hear, oh, did you know he was the one who actually destroyed your detractors and made the Sons of Kojima look like clowns and then they disbanded? No, I didn't know that. I wonder if that's in the documentary. I don't know if it is, but
I have not seen it yet. I've seen parts of it, not the whole thing. I didn't see anything about SOK, but is it in there?
I don't know about that. I know nothing about this guy at all, honestly. So... it'll be interesting to watch the documentary and learn about him for the first time.
And yeah, Mr. Medicare, Sir Medicare is not the reason that the SOK broke up in any way, shape, or form. They did do an interview with Mr. Medicare, and it was very cringe. I did hear that back in the day, but that was not at all why they broke up. You guys.
So, when am I doing this? I'm going to be doing it around, let me think about this. Wednesday-ish? Probably Wednesday. Because again, next week will be a 6-day week for me. It'll be Sunday through Friday. So I'm thinking probably Wednesday. I'll do the react on the first stream. We'll do a podcast.
All right, so if he does the react, I probably will stream that whole thing. I can kind of take that. I'll make sure to get ready, have enough time for that.
And I'll take the stream down. And
that could be interesting. Probably not, but could be.
Broadcasting over on the DSP Reacts channel for the first time in a while. And we'll do a big stream of me reacting to that podcast. Okay? Excuse me, that podcast. That documentary. Now, the way is...
Luigi is in the Kick Chat. Good point, Kane. Says, I'm good now. They gave me the best cell and laptop. So Luigi in the house here from prison is in the Kick Chat. Big ups.
The thing is, it's a about 90-minute documentary. When I react to this stuff, I usually have a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay? In this particular case, if this guy has dealings with all these different people on the internet that I know, I may have a lot to add. If it has anything to do with me, I don't know. I haven't seen the documentary. If it brings me up, I might have even more to say.
Uh-huh.
All right? So,
That's what you're waiting for, aren't you? That's why we're doing this whole fucking thing, aren't we?
I feel like this is probably going to do well. I do. I feel like this is probably going to do pretty well.
What do you mean,
And,
money?
I want to obviously have it be an event that I'm giving enough time. All right? So,
What do you mean?
in regards to
This is
the
going to be
documentary,
great.
we're going to do it as the day stream, and if it needs more time, then I'm going to do it as the night stream as well. So I'm going to reserve like a whole segment or a whole segment, a whole day just for that. Okay, like an entire day will be for the react. I might not need it. I may finish that react just on the first stream. I won't know until, we begin and we see how much substance there is there for me to really react to and add
How
stuff
long
to
is it?
Right? So we'll find out. But I'm estimating it'll probably be
I thought it was like
Wednesday.
3 hours, right?
Okay? And we'll go from there. Now,
Oh, it's 90 minutes. Wow.
I do have an announcement of sorts. Okay?
Oh, no.
This is the first time I'm announcing this. You know what? I'll save it for tomorrow. I think I want to save the announcement for tomorrow because we're already over an hour into the show.
You have 23
How about
minutes
this?
left.
All right?
Oh, pick. Me and Kat have gotten...
Tomorrow, on the Level 1 podcast, I will have an announcement to make that people are going to want to take note of. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be interesting. Okay? So
Oh, mama. All right. Well, let's let the speculation machine roar up here. Let me hear how he says it one more time just to get my best speculation mind in my brain here. My speculation mind in my head. Hold on one second.
Okay? That's all I'm going to say. That people are going to... Level 1 podcast, I will have an announcement to make that people are going to want to take note of. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be interesting. Okay? So I will save this and talk about this for tomorrow. Because at this point, we're already over an hour into the show.
I'm guessing that's too. I'm guessing interview, but not Wings or Boogie, because that would not be a big deal. Guessing someone else, an interview, someone that wasn't on the radar yet, is what my guess is right now.
People are probably tuned out.
What?
We're already over an hour into the show. Many people are probably tuned out.
The show's been on for an hour, so people are probably already tuned out, honestly.
Right? So, yeah, I think we'll save.
Now, if it was Kino, he would say more positively, like, you're going to be excited for this. He didn't quite say that, did he? He didn't say, like, you're going to be excited about this. He didn't take that same hype train on it, right?
But tomorrow there will be a big, important thing to talk about on this show. Okay?
Yeah, something important to talk about is not exactly... I think it could be a change of some sort. As in... Like, he's not going to be this, but I'm saying something, for example, of I'm going to stop doing kick now or something like that. That's not the case here. It's too soon for that because he's still getting the sub money, but it's going to be something like that. Schedule related, maybe. I'm pulling back my... I'm pulling out of my... my prediction of the interview now, and I'm going to withhold until I give more time to think.
So I hope you'll be here tomorrow for it. Alrighty then. Tomorrow morning, big one. All right, a few other odds and ends to remember.
No tips?
Before we begin here or get ready to begin with today's gameplay portion of the stream. Number one, obviously, we're at goals hit of 5. Remember, every 10, we're going to do a DSP tries it, correct? Now, in regards to that, we need to hit 5 more goals to unlock the DSP tries it. And the DSP tries it, as we had said, was going to be...
we are using now mobile game terms. We're unlocking. You can unlock. If you guys want to unlock the DSP tries it, we need 5 more.
Popeye's chicken. Now, if you guys have any better ideas, like, for example, if a new product or something has released, I need to know. I need to know if you guys are aware of any other interesting products or things going on. So let me know if any new food is released or is anything seasonal that you'd be interested in seeing me
eggnog, chugging eggnog,
doing. Okay, so once I know what to do, what you guys want, I'm interested in changing up the goal. If you don't think Popeyes is that interesting, but But yeah, so if we hit every goal, 2 today, 2 tomorrow, and the first one on Friday, it means we'll do DSP Tries It on Friday.
Great.
Okay? Now, if we don't hit all the goals, it's going to delay it. Now, I'm not here Saturday. Saturday is my day off, right?
No.
So,
what?
We could have it Sunday. We could have it Monday. We could have it any day. It doesn't always have to be on a Friday. It could be whenever we hit it. All right? So, how'd we get to 5? We didn't hit 150, says the villain. We didn't do it last night, and we didn't do it the other night during Flight Sim. Yeah, Flight Sim, we didn't do it either. So 2 streams so far this week, we didn't hit the goal.
Oh, no.
That's why we're at 5. We would have been at
it's not a
7,
streak.
actually, if we had hit all our goals, and then actually we would have been doing DSP Tries It on Thursday. So you
The
see,
fuck?
that's how it
See?
works. The rewards come when the goals are hit. The sooner, the better.
Battle
So,
Pass style
if you want to see
content?
DSP Tries It, if you want to either do a fun marathon of some sort, some themed marathon, or bring back the idea of viewer's choice, have me like play a game for a few streams and see if I like it. If you want to see Stellar Blade, support the streams. And remember the agreement we came to that we liked. There may be days that we actually do more than that. You know, there have been days where all of a sudden support is
Oh my god, now we go for the guys. You can advance this. Unlock your battle pass even faster. Right? Remember that, guys. There is an agreement in place. I have negotiated this with my supporters. Big up Toscu, who says, I don't do this. I'm married. Will be on his tombstone. He used it so often. Now detractors are making it up. Bad cope, bro. Phil contradicting Phil. And yes, he did say, I don't do this because I am married. It's something he often would say. Right? That's just something he said. I'm married, guys. I don't need to do that.
that we actually remember the agreement we came to that we liked.
Remember the
There
agreement?
may be days that we actually do more than that.
Oh my
You
god.
know, there have been days where all of a sudden support is massively forthcoming and I double up the goal. Well, guess what? That will now
Whoa.
count as 2
Oh my god.
rather than 1. It used to be, oh, once you hit the goal, that's it until the next stream. Not anymore. Now you can double it, you can triple it, and it will count as multiple counts towards the goals hit milestones. Okay? Cool.
Dude, God, Kick Chat is just every single comment is funny now. Just keep reading it if you're watching and not just audio listening. Just watch Kick Chat. Someone said, I'm glad for the no new pressure rewards and goals. It brings the chill back to the streams.
Will count as multiple counts towards
I'll keep my money, but thanks for the offer.
goals hit milestones. Okay?
My
Cool.
dad just got out of the hospital. Have to help with that.
See, that's not true. We
Dude's the Billy Mays of live streaming, honestly.
don't have opportunity to hit the goal twice today. We have opportunity to hit the goal as many times as we possibly can today.
Yeah. That was a LARPer
That's true.
saying that, by the way.
Jade says on Friday, I'd like to see more Balatro. All right, maybe.
Yes, it's still going. Balatro. Don't say Balatro anymore, guys. It's Balatro. After one fucking LARPer got him on this. Amazing. A legend, whoever did that. Balatro.
Jade says on Friday, I'd like to see more Balatro.
Balatro.
All right, maybe. Maybe we will. I really like Balatro. I had a great time playing Balatro.
Yes.
And I want to play more of it. We're in the middle of a really...
That's correct. I mean, maybe that is, but everyone says Balatro in my mind. But is that correct? Now I'm going to be felted if that's correct. I always say Balatro.
good run. So, yeah, maybe we should do Balatro on Friday. Maybe we do a major game with advancement of a story or something on the mainstream, and then we do Balatro on Friday night. I'd be down for that.
See, so I'm felted. God damn it. I'm felted. It is Balatro. So he's saying it correctly. Now I'm felted.
Yeah.
I am felted. It's fine.
Sorry. Okay.
Cool stream. Don't fall asleep during it. What's your favorite crayon flavor?
The Nick Rules says, I've been playing Marvel Rivals. I'm liking it a lot. I heard it's really popular with lots of players, but I wonder how long and relevant the game will last. Yeah, I don't know. It could. If it has that Overwatch hook factor, it could last a long time. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, so FYI, Wednesday of next week,
Okay.
which would be the
why are we still here?
18th of December, I'm locking in. That's going to be the day when I'm going to do the long-form react to the Mr. Medicare documentary by June the King. It may be just the first stream. It may be the whole day, but that's when I'm doing the special event. Okay, a lot of people have said they're interested in this. They want to see it happen. So I'm going to start to promote it. In fact, tonight I might even make the stream and set it up ahead of time so that people can get excited for it and, mark it as, notify me when it goes live and everything. So that's going to be Wednesday of next week. Okay. Now, also, we have the Christmas Marathon coming up. Okay. Now, the Christmas Marathon is a day-long event where I dress up in holiday attire and I do some festive drinking. All right. And I play a variety of games that you guys nominate. In fact, this year, we are guaranteed to play Stellar Blade, the intro. I've committed that I will play the introduction of Stellar Blade, probably like a half an hour, 40 minutes. We're going to do that during the Christmas Marathon. So I'll get my first taste of the game in holiday attire while buzzed. Maybe it'll make me like it more. I don't know. All right. So that's
Beer goggles, Philip? Lunar Guardian in the house says gout increases your risk of erectile dysfunction by 75%. Is that true? I mean, it sounds like it could be true. Then definitely it is true. Midnight Meme says, I'm not repressed, guys. I'm very normal and love women. I love the boobs, the vagina. I love it all.
coming up. And then other games you guys need to nominate, and then we're going to vote. So if you haven't yet, you can type !! Christmas in the chat, and it'll bring up a link. Or if you're on the Kick side, check out the community tab here on the DSP Gaming channel. If you go down to last week, I made a thread where people are nominating games for Christmas. The more nominations, the better. The most nominated games are going to hit a poll. What you guys are going to vote on to determine what order of games we'll play during Christmas. Okay, the Christmas event, that is. So also usually there's some food, some snacks, and some surprises. All right. So the holiday event is always great. The holiday marathon, the Christmas marathon is a great time. Lots of festive vibes.
All right, we're real quick. I want to see that again. Surprises. I think it's going to be more than just the Santa outfit.
The holiday event is always great. The holiday marathon, some surprises. All right. So the
some surprises. So I wouldn't be surprised if Cat shows up on this one, to be honest. And definitely going to be a Santa suit that he thinks is so hilarious. That is just so revolutionary to wear a Santa costume for a stream on Christmas. He's going to expect a lot of tips for that amazing stroke of genius.
The holiday event is always great. The holiday marathon, the Christmas marathon is a great time. Lots of festive vibes. I hope you'll join me for it. When is it going to be? Well, we're mulling over Monday the 23rd or Tuesday the 24th. I'm more strongly leaning towards the 23rd, and the reason I say that, I realize that the 24th, Christmas Eve, a lot of people will likely be busy, and since they'll be busy, they won't be able to attend.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want to do a special event when you can attend it. So Monday the 23rd is probably better. So probably that's the day I'll do it. I'll probably have a return day to streaming on Sunday, and then Monday will be the Christmas marathon. Tuesday, the Christmas Eve, I'll probably...
Phil, serious question. Why is your hairline looking so dopey?
probably stream or do one stream, and then I'll take Christmas off. Okay?
Wow. DSP is the opposite of the Indian Man Online theme. Do not about the Bobs and Vagine. I forget. Joestar95 says, wonder if anyone told him about the recent Stellar Blade update that added extra squish physics. Oh, I didn't hear about this either. I need to check out the extra squish. Always appreciate the extra squish. Big ups, Jeff Joestar.
So there we go.
Or not paused.
Okay. And by the way, Luthace, I apologize. I had missed Luthace's super chat earlier. It was a $2 Canadian super chat. He says, does this mean we're finally getting Rebirth? No. No, not at all. I'm not playing Rebirth. We're currently in the midst of 7 games. We're not playing Rebirth. Sorry.
Yep. So another game that many people have shown interest in. Fuck you guys. It's not about that. Michael Solo says, how is eating fast food slop a reward for dents? Because dents don't actually care what's on the screen, right? And that is just something that you come to understand, that they don't really care what's on the screen. It's not really about that, you know? Especially the ones that don't donate, like the ones that just watch. They're just watching Philip because they have some idea that he is their golden boy. He represents them, downtrodden. Sticking it to the evil world, right? The whales, on the other hand, I don't fucking know. They're in it. You can't explain whales. Who knows?
Okay. So, I literally haven't mentioned it the entire podcast.
But what?
Guys, please support the stream.
Yes, you have brought it up many times. You can't just lie. What? It's we're just lying now. It's wild. It is wild.
entire podcast. So, I literally haven't mentioned it the entire podcast.
Okay, Franny, I see you're in chat here. You can start the count at 1 now. Okay? This is 1. You can start editing your video right now. 1. Starts here. Ah, yes. That was about yesterday's streams.
Guys, please support the stream, right? The sooner we hit the goals, the more rewards we can get quicker. You want to see Stellar Blade? You want to see the marathon? You want to see Viewer's Choice? Let's hit it today, okay? How can you contribute? Super chats and super stickers, memberships and gifted memberships on the YouTube side, subs and gifted subs on the Kick side, or tips via PayPal, which basically applies to everything, right? Anyone could do a tip via PayPal by just looking at the description of the stream or the description of any video you're watching. It all has the link in there. All right, so please contribute and support the stream. Currently, Loot Days with that super chat, thank you. We have a few tips, so we're at $14. We have no subs over on Kick whatsoever. We have 1 membership, was it? Or no memberships? No memberships on YouTube today, right? Let's get some support rolling in to get the momentum going in the right direction before we jump into Marvel Rivals. Keep in mind, Marvel Rivals, once I start playing...
Luigi says, I never donate to streamers. Thank you, Luigi.
Is something that takes all my attention because it's a multiplayer game. It's harder for me to interact with you guys. What I need to do is kind of wait and break it up between matches to talk with you because otherwise I can't because I'm too busy engaged with a multiplayer game. So let's hit it. Let's get these goals rolling, and thank you guys for your support early on. I appreciate that. One final thing.
Yeah.
There have been a huge influx of trolls in the last few days. Okay? I don't know why. I don't know what's happened.
I thought yesterday you said it's because you're playing a game you don't normally play, and you knew that it would be low support or something. Remember that whole mental gymnastics we did about that? What happened to that? Now you're playing a game you've played before, so it can't be that, right? Right? Can't be that.
Influx of trolls in the last few days. Okay? I don't know why. I don't know what's happened particularly. I don't know of anything that's changed. Like, you know, the one thing I could say is, the streak ended last week. Yeah, that was like a week ago. So I don't know what's prompting so many trolls to come in here with sock accounts. And it's on both sides. It's both on YouTube and Kick. This has been happening.
I noticed Kick way more.
My apologies. I did ask my mods if they could come by today to help with modding a little more. I would appreciate that because it's really, really annoying.
Dragon Cat 2, who is clearly a LARPer. Whenever you have Dragon, I know you're LARPing. Says, there's been a lot of trolling. They must be rallying on a secret Discord.
How many accounts they're making? Keep in mind, I greatly relaxed the moderation stuff. These channels used to be like locked down. It used to be you need to have an account for 24 hours before you can even talk in the chat. You need to sub for 24 hours before you can talk in the chat.
Oh, wow. Ian So Rare. Yeah, has the Kino fans now turned into DSP trolls? Then he's in trouble. Because if the fun turns to trolling Phil, like it totally flips... I mean, maybe that's what we're seeing right now, honestly. It can't this huge influx can't just be detractors learning it's fun to LARP on Kick, because that would have already been happening. That would be interesting. Well, I told you, a Kick is going to be done within, I'll say, 3 months. I don't think it makes it past March of next year. I'm standing firm on that prediction.
Chat, there was a longer slow mode. There was all this stuff. And I made it greatly loosened.
Oh, loosened.
In the last few months per common request, you know?
Thanks, so God, yes. But
I think what's happened is now the trolls are taking advantage of it.
We're going back.
You know,
we're going back, boys. We're going back.
It is what it is. My apologies if you see extra trolling. I'm doing my best to handle it. I can't moderate 2 chats at once while playing games. So if you notice that I'm playing a game and there's no mod around, you just kind of have to put up with it a little bit until I can take notice again. And my apologies for that. Obviously, you know, I don't like that. I want things to be controlled and better. But let's see what happens. Hopefully it calms down, and the mods are helping. I can already tell you, there's a couple of mods here that have been helping me all morning, and I appreciate that.
I'll check the band count when we're done here.
Okay. Oh, my nose itches. Okay, I received a $5.04 tip.
Okay. From a troll.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, this is interesting. So someone tipped me $5.04. Let's play them in animation. They're anonymous. They didn't leave a name. And let's read what they have to say. It's a very honest first-time reaction to them checking out my content.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah, definitely.
So,
These are always true, by the way. These are always real and true. Can't wait for this one.
first-time tipper, long-time viewer.
Uh-huh.
YouTube ended up recommending a restream of your channel. And then, of course, I found out everyone's restreaming you. Yeah, there's like, right now, no lie, I would bet right now.
I bet he's going to say 10.
There's at least 3 people restreaming me.
Oh, 3.
Of various
that's
levels.
That's easy.
In stature. There's probably one person who has like hundreds to 1,000 viewers. There's probably someone who's smaller. But I guarantee you there's like 3 people restreaming me right now. I almost guarantee it.
Like another scrub, another day.
I did not know that your Detractor community was so serious. It's impressive that somehow you inspire people like that. It was interesting and nuts to go try to look at their chats. Oh, dude, again.
Yeah, again.
You want to talk about unhinged.
Yeah.
You want to talk about mentally challenged. You want to talk about just like not in line with normal human behavior.
That's pretty rich coming from you, Philip. Normal human behavior. That's the most difficult thing for Philip to perform is normal human behavior. But yeah, please keep telling us about normal human behavior. Go ahead.
Cringe activity, weirdo shit. Go to those fucking chats and you will be like, what the fuck is going on with humanity? You know, the sad fact is that they exist and are allowed to exist because it's illegal.
Oh,
restreaming of raw content is not allowed. It's why you can't restream a sports game. You can't restream a television show. You cannot restream live content without express permission. Right now, people are planning to restream the Game Awards. Did you know that it's illegal to do so unless you get permission? Which you can. They actually have a list you sign up for.
That's if you want to be an official restreamer.
And they send you the release, and they send you a whole bunch of promotional materials you can use in your streams. They allow you to do it if you ask. But so many people do it without permission. It's illegal. It always was and always will be. There's a difference between there's an on-demand video that I am editing and cutting up and doing commentary over as a transformative work versus I am live rebroadcasting someone. 100%. Word for word, cutting out nothing.
Yes.
And people are now checking me out instead of the live broadcaster. That's illegal. That's why you can't live rebroadcast other content either. It's just that the little guy doesn't have the clout of the NFL or the MLB or the NBA or Fox or ABC or NBC to shut down the illegal streamers. You see?
Real quick, just to be clear, the Game Awards from their FAQ. Can I co-stream this show? Yes, we welcome and encourage co-streaming. Sign up here as an official co-streamer. We welcome and encourage. If you sign up, you can be an official co-streamer, but you don't have to. We welcome and encourage. Sorry for the live debunk. Had to do it. All right, let's go.
But it is. I know. It's disturbing. You go over there, you look at their behavior like, what the? You want to talk about the fringes of human society. The weirdos who coagulate. These people used to be...
Coagulate? Did you mean congregate, sir? Coagulate. That's pretty hype. Coagulation stream.
The weirdos who coagulate. These people used to be antisocial people.
Uh-huh.
All right? Who hid out in the corners of existence.
Hey, Philip, you don't have to call out Snood like this so directly, okay? He supports you, okay? I'm going to stick up for my boy here. Come on. Not everyone is Snood.
All right? Who hid out in the corners of existence, in the fucking dark dungeons of someone's basement or cave.
Oh, come on.
Now, they literally...
You didn't have to say dungeons. That's going to hurt him here. You're going to wound him.
Congregate and coagulate as a community of unhinged cultist weirdos on the internet. And the sad fact
Oh, do I need to bring up the Darziak website again?
is that we don't have anyone monitoring this kind of behavior, right? We really need people looking into this kind of weird shit. This is how fucked up stuff happens when you have these cults forming on the internet of just broken people with nothing good in their lives but harassing people online. This is going to be a bigger problem.
Piss Cum Man says the trolls are the complete opposite of Phil. Someone who is essentially the most socialized person on earth, with the amount of lives he's touched by streaming. Piss Cum Man is pretty hype.
Problem in another 10, 15 years. Mark my words.
Okay.
You're going to start seeing weird shit. It's going to be a bigger problem in another 10, 15 years. Mark my words.
Are we talking about Derek or trolls? I'm not sure.
You're going to start seeing weird shit happening.
Is that Derek or trolls? Not sure. Okay. Yep. Go ahead. Yep.
Nose itches today. Okay.
That's
So
every day. That's every day, brother. Are we going to beg before we get out of here?
Almost done with the show. We got about 5-10 minutes left. If anyone has anything they want.
I don't get to hit this enough.
It's the final countdown.
Let's fucking go. Tired of it.
Want to talk about, tag me in either of the chats, please. And we'll chat a little bit.
We got zero
And,
what's up. Zero what's up.
And go from there, okay?
Zero. That's bad.
Would I play the new FPS mode in Fortnite? I don't care about Fortnite. I've told you guys a zillion times. I've played it before. I don't care about Fortnite. I'm not in no interest in it at all.
Great. Big ups to Papa Polecat jumping on the poll here and says, I knew Stellar Blade would become the huge ordeal back when he first joked about it. Yeah, you know, like, again, this shows is more evidence to his depravity when it comes to women. Like, we can't even make it a normal goal. We have to fucking make this big deal about it endlessly. Big Bully says, Bayonetta, Zero Suit Samus, or Stellar Blade Girl? Stellar Blade Girl. That's my final answer. Final answer. Tired of it. Not an easy choice though, actually. But I'm very confident with my choice. I'm very confident with that choice, and I will.
And I'll bay it.
Thoughts on Destiny streaming with a plugin? Well, if his studio stinks, he should have a plugin. I actually have a plugin over here.
What?
If his thoughts on Destiny streaming with a plugin? Well, if his studio stinks, he should have a plugin. I actually have a plugin over here.
What?
It's like berry and frost or something. It smells great. I love it. It actually made this office smell really good this last month. So I recommend plugins for your office or stream space if you stink. You know, normally it smells like a stinky sock.
I don't think he gets it. I do not think he got that. I'm not sure. What do you think? How did that person write it? Did they write? I don't think he got it. I really don't. Let me hear it again.
Streaming. Burger King. Thoughts on Destiny streaming with a plugin? Well, if his studio stinks, he should have a plugin. I actually have a plugin over
I think he maybe got it. I can't tell.
here.
I can't tell.
It's like berry and frost or something.
I can't
Smells
tell.
great. I love it. It actually made this office smell really good this last month. So I
can't
recommend
tell.
plugins for your office or stream space if you stink. You know, normally it smells like a stinky sock. There you go.
I can't tell. You think he knows? Oh, he knows. Okay.
Do I think Balatro is worthy of Game of the Year? No. I think it's great, but I don't think it's a Game of the Year style game, in my opinion.
Game of the Year style game. Therefore, Air 2, thus, only specific kinds of games can be Game of the Year competitors. That's what he's saying right there. Matt Ice says, Phil, we want to give you $15,000 to play a video game. Please set up a goal to force us to give you the money. And that's what we're doing with these goals, Matt Ice. These Battle Pass style goals. You love this. We don't give you what you want. You got to earn it. It's like a job.
I like it, but I don't think I would think, oh, knock my socks off Game of the Year contender stuff. No.
It's not that style. Not Game of the Year
How often
style.
do I watch and tip streamers? I don't. I don't watch or tip any streamers at all.
You watch Kino Casino, and you have given gifted subs when the first 1 or 2 times you were there.
I'm too busy. Truth is, if I wasn't a content creator, I probably would watch and tip and support other content creators just like everyone does.
Just like everyone does. Right. Go ahead.
But I'm a content creator myself. I'm too busy to watch other people.
Except for the 4 hours you spend in Kick Chat. Yep, go ahead.
No, I don't know anything about Crusader Kings 3. I did play Days Gone. There's a full playthrough of it on my DSP Gaming channel on YouTube.
Yes,
At first, Days Gone had an incredibly slow start. Like, the first 12 hours are this boring grind. Then all of a sudden, the game gets good. You start going to other camps. Interesting plot is happening. New gameplay mechanics unlock. And you got to ask yourself, why did it have a 12-hour slog?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Why? It's just stupid.
He's
Why?
given... I think
if
he
the game
gave,
just starts...
He, in terms of what he's given to Kino Casino, he's given subs, I think, like, less than 5, I think. He did say multiple times, guys, like, if someone hits 100 subs, I'll add another 10. But they never did that. But I think he did 1 or 2 in the beginning. I can't remember exactly.
Started good, action-packed. People would have liked it more, but mechanics unlock, and you got to ask yourself, why did it have a 12-hour slog? Right? Why? It's just stupid. Why? If the game just started good, action-packed, people would have liked it more, but it is what it is, I guess.
Nice burp.
By the way,
Nailed it.
oh yeah, everything's working good. So after the stupid internet drop, now everything's working well. Good.
Nice. Nailed it. Definitely worth it.
What is my least favorite current gaming trend?
Oh, God. Least favorite current gaming trend.
One thing that I would say is that if you haven't noticed in the last 3 years, it seems like there's always some new viral game. And at first it was like, well, if you didn't play it, you missed out on it, right? But now I feel like the viral games literally are just there to fill a gap when there's nothing major going on in gaming, but then they just get forgotten right away. Like, for example, there was a time when it was, oh, Fall Guys, Among Us, right? But now, like this year, it was like every week there's a viral game, but then after that week, no one talked about it again, right? So I think what's happened is the games are just becoming more and more short-lived, and that's not good.
Yeah.
You know what?
Zero clue what he's talking about here. It's tough to follow even. Yeah. Some games have hype when they release and then they fall away, but some other games have lasting power. I think that's always been like that, but anyways.
I mean, like, you want a game to end up having eventually a community around it or whatever, but I hear people talk about a game for like a week, and the next thing, oh, there's another game the next week. So you don't hear anyone talk about it again. Like, oh, that sucks because I was just getting into it. Or what if you find out about the game 2 weeks late, and, oh, I'm interested in it, but then no one's playing it anymore. It's not popular because 2 weeks have passed.
He's looking at this from the lens of a streamer, which again is, you know, 0.00001% of all gamers. But yeah, definitely. That trend fucking sucks, dude. Definitely.
I feel like we got to find the right level of discoverability, popularity, and longevity, and it has to be a good balanced package. Right now, we're just getting, this game's hot right now, this game's hot right now, this game's hot right now, and then it's just gone right away.
He wants there to be an official release game's official release schedule for games for streamers. So like in March, the hot viral game that all the streamers do is this. And in February, there's the next game. This is super mainstream and everyone loves it. That's February. That's really what he wants. That's what he's talking about here. There's not an easy choice for me to choose a game that everyone will watch and enjoy and give me money for. That's the problem. That's the trend I hate in gaming, which I feel is a common thing people bitch about. Absolutely true. Definitely.
And I think that's an annoying trend because I don't feel like it's been like that until just recently.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like games had longer time to get popular, to get noticed, to cook, as they say, and to get a dedicated player base. To cook, as they say, and to get a dedicated player base,
yeah,
you know? And now those games aren't really getting that anymore.
Games go viral because of streamers. That happens all the time, yeah. Like Among Us is a great big one, too. I mean, there's so many, not just Among Us, but the streamers are the ones that make games go viral. But, no, we're waiting for things to go viral, and then 2 years later we'll play them after they already went viral and the hype has died, and then bitch about we're not getting support because a lot of you guys asked for this, right? But let's let Phil cook, as they say.
They're just kind of really getting rushed.
Yeah, Oregon Trail going viral was hype, dude. That was definitely hype.
I received another $5.04 tip. Maybe the same person? Really? See, this person, this is an outsider analyzing the behavior of my detractors, and it's fascinating because, again, I don't waste time on them, so I don't know. It's another $5.04 tip. Thank you. Oh, did I put 504 on the leaderboard? Oh, it doesn't matter because it's not the biggest tip. I see. That's why I didn't put it on the leaderboard.
He's gone, man. Here we go.
So just listen to this one.
Please.
Okay. Oops, it should be 24. So more thoughts. It's crazy. One of these people refer to themselves as We Are Legion, which is the best and most apt description. The viciousness is just uncanny. They talk about you having a sect, but the way that they respond to your every action and word is exactly what you expect from a sect mentality. They clearly
We are Legion.
themselves in these kind of sects. A weird feedback loop has been created. There you go.
Who's that? We are Legion.
Bizarre behavior.
Who's he talking about? We are Legion.
Thank you for the tips, by the way. And again, that's
person giving the money that you're dented, but if you're going to do the LARP, you don't have to give money for that. Just go to Kick Chat now.
Every single time that people who don't know about me learn about the detractors, they usually don't believe it till you present them the evidence. And then when you present them the evidence, their mouth drops, their eyes go wide, and they say, oh, God, people like that exist.
Example, please?
This has happened many times in the last several years. People I've encountered who didn't know me, and then they start looking into my detractors, and they're like, oh, God, that's real?
Could you
That's disturbing as hell.
Point that out?
Do these people not have lives? Do they not have things to do? No, they don't. Their life is their online social sect that they've joined to harass me. It's bizarre.
He's now saying the SOK is what everyone is the SOK, basically, you know? All day on Skype calls, all days on the Twitter, on the Discords, not doing anything else with their life other than this. And that's just be easy if people would be weird if that was the case, but, you know. Razio Real says, I'll stick to what June said in Kick Chat.
Bizarre behavior, because I know who none of them are. Like, literally, I don't know anyone who's restreaming me right now. I don't care. I don't pay any attention to it. I'm just here making my content every day. But these people are so nuts. They've created actual antisocial, sociopathic community.
It's the opposite of that, by the way. That's one thing you can't say, and I won't stand for. It's the opposite of antisocial. It is social. What we do is actually social. People are interacting, having fun over a stupid topic together. That is social. Yeah.
Online, and this is their social interaction in life. They actually feel like that's a life. It's not a life. It's sickness, it's illness, it's toxicity, it's poison. It's killing them from the inside in their brains. They don't get it. They actually think, oh, well, this is good. This is good. No. Literally sitting on the internet wishing harm to someone all day is not a worthy existence for a human. You could be doing literally any other thing in your life and being a better person for yourself and everyone around you as well. It's not just like, oh, you know, you could be doing good things for yourself. You just don't realize it because you got sucked into the sect.
The sect? We're sucked into the sect. I don't watch restreams, but they're
By the way,
cult.
Bobby Padlock over on Kick with a re-upping of the sub. Sorry, Bobby, I missed it at first.
Yeah!
You did re-up your sub today, correct?
Big
and
ups,
that
Bobby.
will count. Thank you for that. Well, folks, despite the fact that my internet dropped out and I had to resync some of my tech, we actually had an on-time, relatively normal podcast today.
That was normal? What was the content? Bitching about support, bitching about Stellar Blade, proving us we're very heterosexual, and bitching about trolls? I think that was the content for today. And I forgot schedule. I forgot the schedule segments. That was very interesting as well.
First one, right? The very first one since I got my new setup last week. So hopefully now we can work towards normalcy again. I feel like it's been this weird flux this last couple of weeks with all the equipment arriving, getting it hooked up, using it, adjusting to it. I still feel like at some point something's going to hit me right in the face. Oh, crap. I don't have something that I need. I hope not. Like, for example, I need to make sure that I did really back up all the documents.
Something's going to hit me in the face. Barrett Wells says, I had to sign my 6-month-old son up for Discord just to see him while I'm in Detractor servers all day. That's a better way, yeah. Get a webcam on him. And you could just keep an eye on him as you sit in the Discords all day. That's what I recommend, Barrett.
And everything that I need for business purposes, I'm pretty sure I did. But I got to double check that. I'm almost positive. I know I have everything, but...
Get him an auto feeder, Barrett.
I think we're getting to normalcy now. By the way, so I got to ask, what did you guys think of the webcam? Today, this is 4K.
No difference, brother. You look the same as you always do.
Webcam. So the quality of the webcam should have looked better for you on stream. I don't know about those watching on demand, but what did you guys think? Now,
we're on raw fill, though, so we have no clue. But anyways, raw fill's on 1080, but anyways.
60 frames. In fact, watch. I think when I use this screen, it'll look a little better because it's 4K. I think it'll look better.
What? No, the chair's still clipping in and out. Okay.
Those who are watching at the highest quality, you'll notice it's only 30 frames, not 60. But I'm not sure that the webcam at 60 was really helping that much anyway. You know, I don't know.
Looking great. Shiny
a lot of people
as
are saying
ever.
it looks the same. If you're watching on Kick, probably it looks very similar. If you're watching on YouTube, you may be seeing a difference. I'm not sure.
Who cares about the frames? It's a podcast. It accentuates your tight body.
Is the stream lagging? Is it? Hold on. Let me check on Kick before I adjourn the show. Let me actually watch the stream. I haven't watched it at all. Let me see here. Let me load it.
I missed the Chris Chan sweater.
Glitched out. Let me reload the whole page. Here I am. Okay. I'm moving and watching myself now.
The light makes your milk jugs look appetizing.
And,
just reading the Kick chat.
I seem to be fine. Am I 30 frames?
Wow.
I am 30 frames. I'm not 60. I look good. I don't see any lag on my end.
Uh-huh.
And I'm watching my own stream rebroadcast. It looks fine to me. Quality looks good. Or it looks sharp.
That was the famous sway test. The sway test to check for 60 or 30 frames. You always do the sway.
Okay. Super Bonchon says the 30 FPS sucks. I guess we just got to determine what you want. We can go back to 1080p 60 or we can stay at 4K 30. Well, let's do 4K 30 for today for the webcam and see what people think, and we'll make a decision. We'll make a determination. Okay? Do I believe Resident Evil 2 HD Remake is the top 10 best PS games? I don't know. It's great. It was my game of the year. So.
Not a single what's up yet? Come on. No chance for 4 today. Son of a bitch.
Can't tell the difference. You likely can only tell the difference if you're watching at like 1080p or 1440p. Then you would notice. People at 720 below aren't going to notice.
Definitely.
But it's the difference between 1080 to 4K. So if you're at a lower res, you wouldn't see it anyway. It's already compressed. See?
Definitely.
Okay, everyone.
Good point. Yep.
Thank you for watching the Level 1 podcast. Tomorrow we'll talk about more developments in Marvel Rivals and the characters I tried. We'll talk about how Indy went. We'll talk about if we hit any goals. And tomorrow...
we'll talk about if we hit any goals. That's a planned segment.
I have the big announcement. Remember?
Think about that. That's a planned segment.
How Indy went. We'll talk about if we hit any goals. And tomorrow, I have the big announcement. Remember I said I have an announcement I want to tell you all of you. But I wanted to hold it because we were already late. Maybe we'll open the show tomorrow with the announcement. Okay? All right.
Oh, that's a little bit more into that. I can't think of my head around what exactly that is. He sounds a little bit more positive about it there. I think I'm going to go back to interview.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching the Level 1 podcast. I hope that you enjoyed the show.
We got the 4K,
tomorrow
but it's 30 frames.
Could be a great day as well. Merry Christmas to all. Happy holidays. Tis the season.
I'm not talking about the price of the DoorDash. I mean the frames. The frame. No, okay. I don't love dragons.
So
I hate dragons.
Let's get ready. We're going to play Marvel Rivals, right? But I have to use the restroom.
Number 1 or 2?
So if you don't mind, I'm going to play you guys some clips.
Just want to see how much time we have.
I have no idea why I just did that.
Oh, fuck. Where is he? Where is he?
Okay. So I'm going to play you guys some clips. And then after I'm back from the restroom, we're going to play Marvel
Please
Rivals.
support the
all
stream,
right? Now,
guys.
please support the stream. We start off with 29 bucks of support, which is great. Let's keep that momentum going. Let's hit the goal. We didn't hit it last night, but the sooner we hit the goals, the better we get the rewards. Let's do it. All right. I will see you guys after this brief potty break. And then it's Marvel Rivals time. I'll see you in a few.
All right. That was a 9-minute break. 9-minute break there.
Hold on tight. Here we go.
Nope, I don't know the banana song, though.
Tasty banana, put banana in my mouth.
Oh, my God.
Comes in Squeeze banana. Yes.
My kick chat is blocking it. You don't need to see it anyway.
All right.
That
Squeeze
was
banana.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Okay, so let's get set up here to begin. So again, this is going to be a 4K webcam today. I'm curious if you guys think this looks better than when I was doing the 1080p, and if you do, let me know.
What if I don't?
You know,
Thumbs
excited
down?
for the changes. If this doesn't look any better, then I'll go back to the 1080p because this is only 30 frames, this webcam, while the 1080p was 60. So you can just let me know your feedback over the course of today, what you think about the camera. By the way, look at this. Remember we were going to do this yesterday? Because I wanted to do a whole segment where, you know, we did the Xbox, you know, year in review, and I wanted to do the Sony wrap-up. They broke the Sony wrap-up, and it doesn't work, and it looks like it's never going to work. Look, it's been...
What? Okay. I hate to bring this pesky thing known as logic and reasoning into this. It says, we'll be back soon. So why would you ever think we'll be back soon means it looks like it's never going to work? Why would that ever be a thought in your mind, Jason?
They broke the Sony wrap-up, you know, year in review, and I wanted to do the Sony wrap-up. They broke the Sony wrap-up, and it doesn't work, and it looks like it's never going to work. Look, it's been a day.
Why would that be your conclusion? That's like just Karen behavior, right? Karen mindset.
And it still doesn't work.
Uh-huh. I wonder if the name Karen has gone down in popularity at all since the whole Karen thing. I bet it has, because it's like, well, we're going to name our daughter Karen, but, you know, it's kind of a negative thing now, honey. I don't think we should do it.
Can we get a new banana song if I hit 50 goals? I don't know. Like, what would it be? What would the new
ask Meerkat to make Banana Song 4?
Banana song be? The reason it was funny is because it was impromptu and it happened on the fly in the middle of the playthrough out of nowhere. No one expected it, right?
As opposed to those expected
If you kind of plan
songs.
it, then I'm not sure that it really works. Oh, by the way, I received a $1.50 tip. Is there a difference between a detractor and a troll? I would say, like a troll it could be just someone who messes with someone on the internet. But my detractors are like the full-time committed life wasters. Like their entire focus is
Again, we're all back to being a single group. Everyone's the same. There's no difference.
Trying to make my life miserable in any way, shape, or form. They're rooting for my downfall in life. You know, they're bizarre, weird misanthropes. Those are detractors.
Are we uppity? Are we also uppity Urzines?
Feel like someone who just laughs at me or watches this is how you don't play, or casually makes fun of me. I don't think that's a detractor. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get set up here, guys. Let me grab my controller. What is it, buddy? What is it, Jasper? What's wrong?
Oh,
his tail is going crazy. I don't know what's
You're not going to want to listen to the bit up at the end of the podcast. He did call you out specifically, Snood. I do apologize for that. He didn't say your name, but he was definitely talking about you.
Why not? What's wrong, Jasper boy?
Careful, Snood. You don't want to hear that. It might hurt you.
Anyway, Okay. Here we go. Let me get the controller.
Oh, it was not him. Okay. All right, that's 20 seconds.
Here you go. Dio says trolls are part-time while detractors are full-time employees. Yeah, I mean, the way I see it is like everyone partakes in some trolling, right? Everyone partakes in some trolling. And that's fine. Everyone's gonna every once in a while make fun of someone or razz someone or do, you know what I mean? That's to be expected. But to be full-time dedicated to the downfall of someone you don't know and have never actually had a personal interaction with, that's just fucking
weird. What does
weird.
Dedicated to the downfall mean? We are watching the downfall. We're not dedicated to the downfall.
Weird, is it not? I feel like it is.
Dedicated to the downfall.
By the way, I think my wife is arriving home. I think I hear her car pulling in right now. And if that's the case,
don't text.
I am going to get Jasper Kitty downstairs before we begin.
Yep.
That way I can close the door and have no interruptions.
That way I don't have to interact with her in any way.
Also, today's Wednesday, right? That means the landscapers are outside. I think I hear them.
All right, let's see. Do we play a female character or Wolverine first?
Okay. We have until January for PSN wrap-up. Well, they need to actually get it to work, which it doesn't at all.
Okay. No one cares about this.
Okay. Yes, Cat is arriving home. Let me just get to the menu here. Oh, I didn't turn the controller on. Duh, I'm so stupid. There we go. I'll just get to the menu here, and then I'm going to get Jasper Kitty downstairs. Thank you so much for the super chat. I will shout that out in a moment.
Hi from Saudi Arabia. Restreamers are unfair, and you can take it down. I don't like your content, but I like your insane to keep going. Good luck.
Let's, we got to figure out who I want to use today,
I think
right?
he means Will, but...
We got to look at the heroes and figure out who I'm going to use to start. So...
All right, put your money on... Okay, here's the poll, because he's going to go somewhere. Poll is... Don't look. Don't look if you know. Don't look to Modern Times. I don't like your content, but here's money. Will he take that as a troll or not? Big ups Wesley H, who says, if Stellar Blade is the goal and he already knows his playthrough will be lackluster, then it sounds less like a goal and more like a $15,000 scam. And that is a good point, because I know it's not going to be good, but I just want the money for that thing. It's like, you know something is negative, but I still want money for it. Like a pyramid scheme, right? I know there's nothing there, but I'll sell you on something good, even though I know that won't actually happen. Please give money, though. That's the key point. Don't stop the money. Infinite Abysmal says...
Let me
Yeah.
Get Jasper downstairs, and then I will begin. I'll be right back, guys.
Infinite Abysmal says, it doesn't matter. He just doesn't want to play it. Even if he does, it's already old, and he'll complain, beg, and drop it ASAP. It's Baldur's Gate 3 all again. Because once he plays it, it will be hyped in the first stream, I'm sure of that. But after that, then he's going to say, see, I told you guys, it sucks. That's it. And he'll get out quick. But don't worry. He's not getting close to 100 goals again. Never. It's not going to happen. Dare Bear says, don't make fun of me, but watch me play some rage game to make fun of me. Yes, Dare Bear, that's the key point. I turned it down, the music. Big Dog in the house. Big Dog. 4 stories Phil knows nothing about with the exceptions of the headlines. That's for DSP Politics. He literally only knows the headlines and will repeat the articles he reads during them. So get ready for that. That's tomorrow. Stay tuned. NWO News in the house. Is Cat starting... Oh, come on, Cat. Come on, NWO News. That is a fan fiction. I will read it for you, though, out of respect. Cat starting Ozempic. And shout out to Street Panda. That is the news we're going to get tomorrow. I don't think that's going to be the announcement tomorrow, NWO News. I don't. Personally. Big Dog says, will Alcoholics Anonymous meeting be a good DSP tries it? Well, he doesn't live stream. He doesn't IRL stream, though. That's the bad thing. Mr. Extravagant says, so I knew it would be bad when the streak ended, but I didn't expect this manic begging response. It's so great, though. Best season ever. Big ups. Yeah, this, Mr. Extravagant, big ups. And like we said yesterday, like we said going forward, now that the dam has been broken, it is now going to be fun for us for the foreseeable future. I can promise you that, you know? Yeah, I can promise you that. Not every day will be hype, but they're going to keep coming at a higher frequency until until we get some kind of breaking point or change of storylines. Danny the DK says, when's that being said? That being said, it's going to be Saturday and Sunday this week, but I will be doing a lore stream tomorrow for you of some form or fashion. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. And then Detractor Beam again is tomorrow as well. What a day, what a day. Thursday, best day of the week, some say. Paca Pasiti says, Velcro. Oh, there's for you, Paca Pasiti. This is for you. Oh, don't snood. Don't tip. All right.
The landscapers are right outside, so I'm just going to close
And yes, we will do Christmas style, that being said thing, I promise.
the window.
And Meerkat will be there on the weekend. That's part of the reason we're doing it on... that's why we're doing it on Saturday and Sunday, because he can definitely join. Big ups Aggie Yokes, who says, I've never seen a streamer get one guide so much. When you have no self-esteem at all, or self-confidence, it's easy to get one guide, right?
Get started.
Here we go. 92% said male.
First.
Here we go. Come on. Get your votes in now. Here's the chance.
So Super Bonchan says, if someone gives a certain amount of support, you should let them select the character. All right, how about this? I'm going to pick a character.
New scam.
And play with them for at least a half an hour. The first person with $25 to support
tomorrow
will be able to pick the next character. We could do that. Want to do that? I didn't use Luna Snow because Jade is asking for Luna Snow. I didn't use Luna Snow in the beta, so maybe we'll try her.
This is my choice too.
We probably will. How do you go to her abilities? You look like female Iceman. She is female Iceman.
Is that a negative,
basically.
Philip? Those tights.
All right, let's take a look. I'm going to start recording, by the way. Okay. What's going on, everyone? Phil here, and welcome back to Marvel Rivals. This is my second session of the game, and today we're going to be trying out new characters that I haven't used yet. You know, I used Punisher, Winter Soldier, and Psylocke last time, as well as, who else did I use? Oh, Moon Knight. I didn't really like Moon Knight. All right, so let's try some new characters. Let's try Luna Snow. Everyone seems to say she's really good. So Light and Dark Ice.
Female win.
Fire
It was
ice
like
shots and damage
89
enemies or
to
heal
11.
allies.
So.
Oh, so you can either hurt or heal with those. Ice Arts. Fire ice shards for a short duration. Damaging enemies or healing allies.
All right, we're going live.
Don't have to be center stage.
We're up to 39. You are felted. Pick up Notifox, who says, does he know that there's Nier DLC in SB, though? I don't think so.
Damn. Pretty even match, I would say.
Pretty even match, but we lost? Oh.
Would you say Fatal Attraction?
Oh, she skates, too? Look at this.
Look at the speed. I love it.
Let's watch Philip's gameplay.
Get that unk out of there. There we go.
Dear best self. Thanks so much. A nice deep freeze.
Let's mess this place up real good.
I'm trying to help.
Well, this is a lot of fun. Aren't you guys loving this?
The moon haunts you.
We are locked in. Big ups Matt Ice, who says, I've been a long-time viewer since 1986 and first-time tipper. Please don't read my name, but the detractors are brain dead. Hee I made funny insult. Thank you. This is an anonymous person, outsider. And it's funny when outsiders join the community and say stuff. Big ups Matt Ice. Oh, excuse me, I said your name. Outsider? I don't know who this is.
Get unk out of here. Fuck that.
I am ready to put on a show. That one hurt.
This sucks.
You can see.
Big ups Matt Ice again, who says, are we sure that it was McDonald's worker that snitched out Luigi and not this guy?
Then we got...
He's got a pass for snitching, so it lines up. He is the snitchinator.
We got it, baby.
We got it, baby.
I got it, baby. Got it, dude.
Only 60 seconds left.
Very nice.
Hey, Phil, loving the
Fighter
stream.
Zero escort mission.
But the shirt makes you look like an Indian barman.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Nicely done.
Look at this lean.
Heads up, back guys.
Snowball fight.
I wish Kick Chat would move so I can see how he finished that chat. This is fun. Kick Chat's not moving and YouTube Chat's not moving either, so it's really tough.
I was wondering who it was I was hitting. That was Cloak. I didn't know what Cloak looked like.
We're finding our snowball fight. I was worried.
Toys.
So yeah, this is seems very Overwatchy, doesn't it?
Beautiful.
I always wanted to play Budokan, but instead, be strong together.
We were looking for there it is, Indian barman. I was correct. He's loving this game. Trust me, he's loving it. Infinite Abysmal in the house says it's so amazing how often he and consistently he's wrong about so many things in life that everything he says I assume is wrong or a lie. And you'd probably be right most of the time if you do that.
It does not.
Infinite Abysmal.
A nice deep freeze.
Remember yesterday? Remember the fucking yesterday talk about what was it? What was yesterday's nonsense about? I can't even remember anymore. Brain is too fried. The 2.4 and 5 for the Wi-Fi. Yeah, the Wi-Fi bans.
Well, if I can get there, I can heal my team. I gotta get there now.
Come on, Philip.
Here comes the speed.
I got what you need.
Ready?
I am ready to put on a show. It's okay. Admit it. You need me.
Oh, she got a little accent too.
Beautiful.
I will escort fighter heroes.
I'm into this. All right, oh come on, getting distracted here from Luna Storm. Mickey Thor says, if you're withholding your what's up until the end, I don't know why. What's up early so I don't stress. Absolutely, I agree. We need to get the what's up earlier in the stream. I don't know if people are withholding or something. They're messing around. We need to get more what's up. NWO News says, Phil probably hasn't even tipped Kino. He did do at least one gifted sub. I know that. But after that, no tips. Obviously no tips. Zero
Still
tips.
hitting us. Someone's hitting us. Who?
No. True is not crying. She's watching Attack on Titan
behind us
with her Irwin dolls and Levi
they were behind us.
figurines.
They flanked
She's
us.
having fun too. Don't worry. We know how to party over here.
Good stuff. All right. Oh shit! I didn't know I was gonna go through the door like that.
Thanks so much. Be strong together.
This is atrocious.
I am ready to put on a show.
Bikes in the house says Linda shouldn't have let Phillips something cook in her.
And the Ankh got us again. It was
You
good
get
Ankh
where that's
placement.
going, Vikes with the Vikes with the fan fiction. Linda shouldn't have let Philip something cook in her. You get the point. Keel in the house says many such cases of all the detractors, absolutely. And NWO News says that the detractors pay their taxes, Dave. That is something that most of us do, but not everyone, because we're not all the same person. So I'm sure there's some detractors that don't pay taxes, but that's the thing. There's so many different varieties of detractors, you can't put them in a single group, despite how easy that would make Philip's life. You know what I mean? But all right, my friend, we'll watch this match, then we're out of here. Then we are out.
Thanks so much.
What is that noise?
I'm trying to help. Blow up.
Leave them to Khonshu.
That one hurts.
Say goodnight.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way. Us against the world.
That's Cloak teleporting around.
Yes, Dark Wolf. Tomorrow we'll do lore stream and then pre-stream. Tomorrow I'm not sure what the lore stream will be, but don't worry. It'll be hype. 10 out of 10. Do not worry.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Any other odds need wrecking?
And that is true, too. Yet, Phil's audience can all be categorized as dense. The super hard, the impossible challenge. Find a normal person. No, that being said, twice on the weekend, no weekday. This is one of those games where if you don't know what's going on, it really sucks. But like, if you know what's going on, I know it's awesome, and they have whole like leagues about this.
Through his ultimate. Yeah, this guy is good. This is a good Moon Knight.
Great Moon Knight.
He's setting up on good spots, and he's just coming, you know, coming down. Really
yes,
good.
we have Papa Polecat. I can get the link for you.
We got company.
Be strong together. I am barely harmed.
It was Toolside Phil. BSP's history is home improvement.
Where did he go?
There you go, Papa Polecat.
I like the crew's final moment.
Nah, just this week, Dark Wolf. Not a normal thing. Meerkat couldn't do the weekday, but he could do the weekend both days, so he said, "Fuck it, let's do both days weekend." Not a normal thing.
Oh, we're not gonna get to it because I don't know what happened to our offensive guy. He's gone.
Strong together. Let's keep fighting until I am ready to put on a show.
This fucking sucks. Any tips?
Be strong together. We must reach the entrance to the shrine. Hell unleashed! Moonlight placed an order.
We lost.
Nice win. Okay, thank God.
I don't know what happened. We were winning,
We are
and then all
done.
of a sudden it looked
Let's
like
see
our
the bag.
offensive guy, who was Magneto, who was tanking. He disappeared. So without Magneto, we had no one to really push forward and do the damage we needed. I don't know where he went.
Great analysis. Nailed it. Snow never bothered me anyway. Cold never bothered me anyway.
Everyone thumbed up everyone except Trouble Lovin'. I thought we had a Magneto. I guess we don't. Maybe do you switch characters or something? I don't even know how that happens.
Going right back into it?
No, it's pretty obvious. Concord did not fail because of hero shooter fatigue. It failed because it didn't have anything fun or original about it that people wanted. Like, this is classic Overwatch combined with Marvel. What this is showing you is that people never wanted Overwatch to change. They just wanted classic Overwatch, you know, to continue. And instead they changed it to the point where it sucked ass.
Shine in darkness.
Connor the Gamer, thank you for $1 super chat. I appreciate that, Connor. So again, guys, whoever contributes $25 gets to pick the next character. So far, no one's...
Nah, guys.
So again, guys, whoever contributes $25 gets to pick the next character. So far, no one's done it. So I'll probably play one more with Luna, and then I'm looking to change characters.
Thanks,
So that would be
Connor.
your chance. If you want to chime in and pick the next character, go for it.
That's not gonna cut it, Connor. All right, my friends, that'll do it. We'll see you tomorrow for Lore Stream and the Preestream tomorrow. You're all legends. Don't fucking forget it. Tomorrow's gonna be the hypest day of the week. We got Lore Stream, Preestream, Detractor Beam. 3 food groups. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, you're all legends. See you tomorrow. Bye.
do 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 do.